school football.
Yes, it is. Beautiful night, and it is warm. And for those of you that aren't familiar with it, this is a broadcast of high school football here in Portageville. It's presented by YHC on New Wave Communications. And I'm Mike Wilson. This is Floyd Simmons. We'll be bringing you a play-by-play to the best of our ability. And we hope you all enjoy it. And we look for a good night of some football. All right, folks, we welcome you back to the Big Breeze Athletic Field here in Portageville, Missouri, where we're just about ready for the coin toss. Your captains for the Portageville Bulldogs, number 50, Caleb Gooch. Number 1, Ben Story. Number 60, Trevor Brand. Number 55, Michael Hopkins.
We'll wait, Mike, and see who St. Pius sends across. Looks like it's going to be number 12, Mickey Carlio. Number 71, that's Josh Wood.
Josh Wood, he's a load.
Number 56, Scott Early.
And number 48 will be Dylan Kraus. Got a good crowd filing in here tonight.
Captains for St. Pius, number 12.
Oh, they got
Mickey
some high
Carroll.
expectations, Floyd, after coming off that big
Chris
season. It wasn't that
Fowler.
long ago we watched
Number
that
56,
district
Scott
championship
Early.
game against Valley
Number
Catholic.
71, Josh Woods. For the Bulldogs, captains are number 1, Ben
It's been a
Story.
long time, Mike. Portageville worked hard last year and got to that playoff game. And like I say, they lost a lot of seniors, but I think they've come around and worked hard. They've been working hard all summer here to get in shape. So we'll see what Coach Bullock has prepared for the Bulldogs here to start the season tonight.
For a lot of you faithful followers, it'll be a new look. The Bulldogs are going to put number 5, John Kellums, in at quarterback now. Bryce Wallace, I believe, has been moved out to a receiver position, and maybe a defensive end or a corner, which he plays very well. New look for the Bulldogs, new backfield. They graduated a bunch of seniors, moved Daniel Allen and Dominique Walker, Denzel Simmons and Deion Foster on, and they had to reload that backfield, but they've got some talent, you know, from what I hear in that backfield, and I'm really excited to see this 2013 Bulldog squad.
Mike, look like we have the coin toss. Look like Portageville has won the toss, and they're going to take the ball and receive it. St. Pius will defend the west goal, and the Bulldogs will defend the east.
Well, that's always a critical move, Floyd, when that coach, you know, he relays into those guys. Do we want to see if our defense can hold, if our offense can score right off the bat? It looks like the Bulldogs are awful confident in that offense. They're going to take control of the ball first. And, folks, we're about just a couple of minutes away from kickoff of high school football all out through the state of Missouri opening weekend. Got some big matchups around the state.
Looking across the field, Mike, looks like we have our original chain gang back this year. Got Derek Samples, Rob Barnum, Mike Prince, and John Warren.
Yeah, I saw them out at work today. I worked with about 3 of those guys. Close friends with John. They were out doing their calisthenics and stuff. And I told them it was going to be warm. I didn't want to see them over there cramping up. You know, they're going to have to keep those chains moving. And they acted like they were pretty fit. They were sticking their chest out. So we'll keep an eye on them over there in case we need to call in any medics or anything. So
And just drink plenty of water.
yeah, plenty of water, boys. We'll send somebody over to the concession stand if we need to. All right, folks, here we go.
Portageville lines up to get ready to take the kickoff.
Looks like they're going to send number 9, A.V. Banks, along with number 3, back deep for the Bulldogs. Am I seeing that right, Floyd? But I'm not seeing
Number
the number.
9 and number 30. Is that
Oh, excuse me.
30?
Okay, I was just catching. Well,
No, that's number 3. But
we don't have a number. We'll find out who it is.
Kick Steve going to the end zone. Be a touch bite.
And 10 on the 20.
Bulldogs will take over first down and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Is John Kellums going to make his debut. Starting quarterback as a sophomore. He's had maybe a handful of snaps in his young career. So tonight's your night, buddy.
Mike, John Kellums comes in to lead the Bulldogs this year, but John's a young lad, sophomore, but he's got the size and
scrapping kid. Looks like he could be up on that line. He's almost bigger than a couple of his linemen. Good sized kid. Looks like he should be able to handle himself well back there. It looked like the officials are going to get something ironed out here. Not really sure. Looks like we're going to
swapping the ball out.
Swap the ball out. Beautiful night here in Portageville, Missouri.
In the backfield, Mike, for the Bulldogs, number 24.
Along with 44, Landon DeLille. He's a returner from last year. He was a stud horse back there, and they're going to hand it off. Looks like to number 3. He'll come up the right side on the right tackle. He'll pick up about 5.
Gain of
Let's get these.
We'll get you a number here in just a minute, folks.
I believe he said that was Daniel McCray, number 3, Mike.
Daniel McCray, okay. All right, he was wearing number 19 during the blue and white. Yeah, Floyd, if you'll look down your list a little bit, they're right down here. Okay, there we go. Kellums under center takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to number 24. Number 24 up the left side. Following some blocks, and there again.
24, the ball carrier, Carlos McGee.
Carlos McGee.
Tackled by number 52, Mike Napier, among others. Gain of
Napier on the tackle.
3 yards, back for 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2 for the Bulldogs. Pick up about 5 there, Mike. John Kellums comes to the line, gets ready to take the snap. Bulldog takes snap, handoff across the other side. He's going to get across the 1st down marker. That will be Daniel McCray.
Daniel McCray with the carry.
Pick up about 3.
54, Jesse Eimer.
For some of you folks that don't remember us calling that number last year, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's the son of Keith McCray, who is a heck of a ball player back here in probably the late 80s. And that young man just got moved into school here early part of the summer, and looks like he may be a workhorse for the Bulldogs as Kellums comes under center.
1st and 10. Kellums hands off to number 28, Stanley Smith. He gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, he is met by a host of Lancers. Looks like number 49 leading the way there. Chris Filler for the Lancers. Bring up a 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs.
St. Pius has a big defensive line, Mike.
Yes, they do.
Kellums back up to the center. He takes snap, handoff, fake, looking for open man, got open man. Billy Cook,
Hunter Cook runs. Hunter Cook, 20, 10. He's brought down about the 8-yard line.
Hunter Cook down. Good pass by John
Kellums.
Down to see where they mark it. Look like they're going to put it on the 10-yard line,
About the 10-yard line where he ran him out of bounds. Big gain for the Bulldogs. We're going to call it a gain of about a 60-yard gain. Bring up 1st and 10 from the Lancer 10-yard line.
All right, John Kellums back up to center. Takes snap. Pitch off. A fumble. John Kellums falls on it. Little mix-up there between Landon and McCray.
Yeah, look like the Bulldogs are a little excited. There's still some jitters out there, man, and you can expect that. This is big. These guys have been waiting for this all summer, and a big play. These guys are fired up and just got a little bit of a rush, but Coach Bullock's getting them settled down there and sending the instruction in to John Kellums. And let's see what the Bulldogs can do. 9:25 here to go in your 1st quarter.
All right. John Kellums brings the Bulldogs to the line. They get set. He takes a snap, pitch back, another fumble. McCray falls on it.
Recovered by
They're having a hard time with the ball right now, Mike.
That'll be 3rd down and 13.
Yeah, the Bulldogs look pretty solid there. Moved the ball there that
3rd and 15.
first series, and
now 3rd and 15.
Two bad exchanges after the big play to Hunter Cook, and kind of got the Bulldogs in a little deficit here.
All right, John Warren comes back up to the line of scrimmage. 8:48 left here in the 1st quarter. Gets ready to take snap. Fakes to Stanley. Stanley Hunter looks for open man. Oh, just over the top of Ben Story.
Good pass, good timing. He was just a little bit out ahead of Ben. Bring up a 4th down and 15 early in this 2013 season. Coach Bullock got a decision to make. It should be a fairly easy one, I would think.
Oh yeah, they got to go for it, Mike.
Yeah, they've got the
Lancers
Lancers 10 deep. They'll have the field position even if they don't convert. So let's see what they elect to do. Is Kellum will come under center.
They send Miles Stafford wide left.
One back set. He's back to pass.
Wide open, Hunter Cook. Touchdown, Bulldogs! First touchdown of 2013 comes with 8:34 in the first quarter. A pass from John Kellums to Hunter Cook.
Well, I tell you what, Floyd, that was a very impressive opening drive for the Bulldogs. They didn't let those that bad snap and that bad exchange get them rattled, and they took advantage of the big play. And Hunter Cook with 2 receptions from John Kellum, and the Bulldogs will hit pay dirt here early.
All right, we'll go for the extra point. Look like number 10, Hunter Cook be kicking.
Ben Story to hold Hunter Cook to
There's
kick.
a snap, low snap, kick up, block. Took a little while to get it set, Mike.
Yeah, it did.
That's
it
all
did.
right.
That's fine. So with 8 minutes, 34 seconds left, the Portageville Bulldogs jump out on the St. Pius Lancers 6-0. Bulldogs look like they're fired up down there, Floyd, and as well they should be. I can't really remember last year we were up at St. Pius, but you know, to score on your opening drive, that's got to be a big positive for you. It's got to get you fired up and tell that defense, say, hey, we did our part. Y'all get out there and do yours now.
Well, especially coming in with a young quarterback, you know, with John Kellums right there, and John looked like he been running the quarterback position for 2 years, Mike.
Yeah, he looked really confident and really calm back there. He waited for his open man.
Had just a couple mishaps on a couple running plays. I think the first one was just a mishap where they got confused on who's going to take the ball. And the next one was just a pitch back, and it's kind of high, and it hit the running back in the chest, and it just flopped down. But we right. All right, Bulldogs kicking off. Hunter Cook with a kick. He's kicked it deep, taken on about the 15 by number 2. That's Tyson Thornton. He comes across about the 40. They get down to the 43.
Yeah, it looked like the Bulldogs were just a little slow coming down in their coverage, and they had the Lancers had some good blocking up front. So the Lancers going to start out with good field position, and we'll see what kind of offense these St. Pius Lancers bring down from the big city of Festus.
All right, Mike, first chance we're going to get to see the St. Pius offense coming to the line. Number 12, Mickey Caroli, coming in as quarterback. He gets ready to take a snap, hands off, guy to the left side. He's going to be brought down by number 24. Carlos
McGee. Ball carrier was number 32, Trey Pottinger.
And we were wrong there, Floyd. We kind of made the assumptions the Lancers would be starting a senior quarterback, but they're also, we got a matchup of 2 sophomore quarterbacks here tonight. That's not very often you see that. High school football, they'll hand it off to number 32 around the right side. And he's going to be met by a host of Bulldogs. It looks like number 3, McCray was in there, long in there with Derek Priggle.
Tackled among others by Caleb Duke and Daniel
The Lancers will rush right up to the line. They got a little arrow boy, and he just got stuck.
Got stuck by a little
Right
like
there
number
by
55.
Daniel, yeah, and along with
Michael Hopkins.
Mike Hopkins.
And number 3.
Yeah, we'll find out what kind of condition this Bulldog defense is in as St. Pius is running out of the hurry up.
Number
Boy,
he's going to be called by Michael Hopkins and number 24, Carlos McGee in the backfield.
Huge stop. What a defensive series for the Bulldogs.
Lost about 3 yards and bring up 4th and 7.
Yeah, outside of that good return, boy, there was nothing there at all. That defense of that Bulldogs looked just as impressive as that offense did, Floyd.
That's right. Portageville takes over on downs, Mike. St. Pius surprised me coming with 4 quick downs and hurry-up offense.
Four quick downs, and on their side of the field, go for it on 4th. Trying to catch the Bulldogs off guard as Kellums comes under center. And he's going to hand it off to number 3.
McCray.
He's going upside. 10, 5, touchdown, Bulldogs! Another quick strike by the Bulldogs.
Danielle McCray, a sophomore for the Portageville Bulldogs, takes it in from 45 yards out. 45-yard run for McCray. Straight up the middle, Mike.
Straight up the middle, and let's not forget about that big offensive line.
Good blocking.
Holding them hosts. Some excellent blocking up there front by the Bulldogs. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to elect to go for 2 to make up for that missed extra point earlier. Kellums looks like he's coming out of the shotgun. And he's going to take a direct snap, and extra point is no good.
All right.
7 minutes, 13 seconds in your first quarter. Portageville Bulldogs 12, St. Pius Lancers 0. This time we'd like to send out a thanks to our sponsors, Crop Production Services, one of the largest distribution networks of agricultural products and services in southeast Missouri. They are proud to support high school athletics. CPS provides services including various soil sampling and mapping, fall fertilizer and lime, custom application services, wheat seed, chemicals, and Dynagrow seed and LPI nutritional products. Crop Production Services has a knowledgeable staff providing agronomic solutions for all your fall needs or for plans for your spring 2014 needs. Contact CPS in Portageville, Culin, Sykeston, Bernie, or other locations throughout southeast Missouri or northeast Arkansas. We'd like to say thanks to all our sponsors. We've got a long list, and we'll be calling them off as the night progresses. And looks like Hunter Cook's going to tee it up and get ready to kick it away once again for the Bulldogs. He'll line it up on the 40-yard line. And
Hunter Cook ready to kick off. He puts the ball in play, a little quick kick, and it's going to be down by number 27 for St. Pius. That's going to be Drew Drennan.
Well, I tell you what, the Bulldogs are thinking sharp. Some good coaching there to kick that ball after that opening kick. So on that first kick, when they kicked it deep, they brought it all the way back out to the 50. So they still got the field position. But if that's the way that Bulldog defense looked in that first stanza there, looks like it could be a long night for the Lancers, but it is early, folks, and they'll get settled in. They had a long bus ride down here, first game of the season. So let's see what they got on this second series here for the Lancers.
All right, Mike, Mickey Caroli brings the St. Pius to the line, shotgun position. He's going to be met in the backfield by number 55, Michael Hopkins.
Along with 24, Carlos McGee. My goodness.
24, Carlos McGee for a loss of about 4 yards, 2nd and 14.
St. Pius back to the line. Shotgun formation. He looks to pass. He throws it over right side. Intercepted by Ben Story. Ben Story's got running room. He goes to right side. He's coming up the line. Here we go. Down to about the 20-yard line, Mike.
Yeah, that play took a while to develop for the Lancers, Floyd, and that ball was just kind of thrown out in no man's land, and Ben Story read it perfectly. And
he took it on the intercepted on the 45, Mike, and where did they mark it? About the 20?
Yeah, it looks like they're going to spot him on about the 20, as our trusty scorekeeper has it there, and we've got a timeout on the field.
I believe it'll be an official water break, Mike.
Water break, which that's a good deal. It's a good, hot, humid night here in the Boot Hill, and these guys need to get rehydrated. As they do that, we'll take time to send a shout out to our sponsors. If you'll take a nice look at the field tonight, you should be impressed at its great condition, thanks to Turf Renovation. Turf Renovation is responsible for outstanding field surfaces, not only this field, but numerous ones in the area such as Dexter, Sykes, and Piggott, and area baseball fields as well. Turf Renovation prides themselves on providing the best playing surface possible for the area's athletes. Special thanks to Turf Renovation. And to check out their products, go to turfrenovations.com. And I will tell you what, Floyd, You can probably go just about anywhere in the state of Missouri. Around here close, I know them boys do some other ones, and I know your son Eric, he helps out with them too. But that's about as good a playing surface as I've seen. It's probably a good thing I don't have my golf clubs out there, because I'd probably go practice my 9-iron out there, and they probably wouldn't like it much. But that field is absolutely impressive.
It sure is, Mike. Nice
Beautiful
looking field. All right, John Killams comes to the lines with Bulldogs, and he draws St. Pius off the right side. St. Pius jumps offside. Be a 5-yard mark off.
Sides against the Lancers.
Yes, Mike, you're talking about the field, like I say, it looks like AstroTurf. It's so,
you know, I mean, it's
good care, and it's just beautiful.
I'm in awe up here looking at it. I mean, the striping, the painting is John Kellum.
Takes a snap, hands off,
He
fakes.
takes the
He's
handoff,
got a
he's
man
rolling
open. Number 10,
Touchdown,
Hunter Cook.
Cook.
Fake by John Killams to McCurry on the fake, and he rolls out to the right, and a 20-yard touchdown pass to Hunter Cook. Here with 6:27 left in the first quarter, 18-0 Bulldogs.
Once again, we'd like to take a minute to thank our sponsors. If you need some auto parts, stop by Delta Auto Parts and Salvage on Highway 61 there north in Portageville. They specialize in domestic car and light truck parts. Go to DeltaAutoParts.com for your parts information. The Bulldogs have an all-set formation. They'll bring it back up to the line. Number 1, Ben Story to hold. Number 10, Hunter Cook.
Takes
Spot,
snap.
place.
Oh, he loses the ball, and Hunter falls down on it.
I don't know if maybe that was something designed.
And
like it's getting a little chippy out there, a lot of emotion.
Like I said, I don't know if it was a misplay or what, Mike. They're having a hard time getting the ball down for the extra point.
Yeah.
But like I say, we'll work on it. They'll get it going. Because we know Hunter can kick the extra points. He did it last year.
That's right. That's right. But nonetheless, Floyd, we're not going to take anything away from this Bulldog team. I think they have got some people sitting on the edge of their seats saying, man, what have we got here?
Well,
you know, this is truly impressive. We're not taking anything away from St. Pius, folks. This Bulldog team in this first quarter has been solid, efficient, effective.
Very disciplined.
Fundamentally right. They look like they're conditioned well. Very impressed.
You can tell our coaches for the Bulldogs, head coach Jeff Bullock, Gerald Pickering, Ashley Swims, Mr. King, and
Mr. Aaron King and Drew Pixley. Drew Pixley is the son, if I'm not mistaken, of Aaron Pixley, which is the head coach down at Kennett, which we will be going down to Kennett next week, and YHC will be there, and we'll be doing that live. So, folks, if you want to see something, or you want to hear something, and we're going to do this thing live, me and Floyd, no takeouts, no editing, no, you know, Tyler done told me, you know, I said, now this thing's live, and, you know.
All right, look like kickoff's going to be number 2 for the Bulldogs. Low kick down about the 30, 25. Coming back up the line, number 26 for the St. Pius Lancers. That's Jeremy Anthony Hogg. So,
number 6, Miles Stafford in on the stop for the Bulldogs. My goodness, Miles is a senior.
Who's that kicking off, Mike?
That was number 2. That was Cameron West, a freshman, and he was a heck of a running back for the Bullpups last year in that junior high squad. Along with, they've got another one coming up, Floyd, number 4, Montoya Covington.
St. Pius comes to the line. They get ready to take a snap. They send a wide left, handoff number 32, right side. He has run room, cross the line, picked up about 4.
Tackle made by number 1, Ben Story, along with number 68, Derek Priggle.
Trey Crottinger for the St. Pius Lancers gets picked up about 5 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 5 with 5:58 left here in the first quarter. Bulldogs leading 18-0. St. Pius comes to the line. They get ready to take a snap. 2 deep. They hand off. First man through, and he's going to be mad at the line of scrimmage, but he falls forward, Mike.
Forward momentum will take him forward, and he's going to be close to that
They stop him where
close
he
to
needs.
that first down.
Like about, we're going to call it a long 2, Mike.
3 yards will be 3rd and 1.
Bring up a 3rd down and 1 for the Bulldogs. 5 minutes, 24 seconds here in your first quarter.
Bulldogs going to have to get in that backfield a little quicker, Mike. They're having plenty of time to get the ball hand off, straight up handoff. Defense gets back. He looks for number 32. He's coming across. He's plenty of room with Fowler across to midfield.
Looks like the Lancers getting settled in a little bit, and that'll boost their confidence a lot, getting them a first down, getting that ball out across midfield. They got a big, strong-looking, healthy line. Looks to me just an early going on here, Floyd. The Bulldogs just showing a little more aggression, a little more will, but St. Pius picking it up here.
St. Pius comes back to the line of gets ready to take the ball. He sends one guy wide left, handoff number 32 in the backfield. He's been held up now. He gets fumble. And Portageville picks it up. Number 3, McCurry. They're not going to catch him back. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Bulldogs.
I don't see any flags, Floyd. That one will stand. Boy, that's just good aggressive defense, jarring that ball loose.
55 yards.
Big plays for the Bulldogs. Folks, we are a little over halfway through this first quarter, and this is quite impressive show that the Bulldogs are putting on. It's been a long time since the Bulldogs have put up 24 points in the first quarter with 4 minutes and 34 seconds left.
That's right, Mike. Like I say, a 55-yard fumble recovery from McCurry.
Yeah, and they just look so sharp.
Daniel takes it in from 55 yards, and he's fast, Mike.
Yeah, he's fast, and he was looking for that ball. You know, when he heard that lick and he seen that ball pop, he didn't hesitate to go right to it. He didn't jump on it and try to cover it.
Snap, kicks up, and it looks good.
And the kick is good.
So at 4 minutes, 34 seconds, your Portageville Bulldogs lead the St. Pius Lancers 25-0. How about we send a shout out to Butler Drug Store down on Main Street in Portageville, your local full-service pharmacy. They also include gifts and fine jewelry. Dr. Trey Rohn and his staff have been serving the area for many years to provide your prescription solutions. Butler Drug Stores, 222 East Main in Portageville. Call 379-5469. Or you can go down and check out Annie Cates and look for Miss Valerie, and they will take care of you. Good bunch of folks down there at Butler Drug Store. As they have got this Portageville crowd fired up, Floyd.
Yes, they do.
And I tell you, St. Pius needs to regroup here because Portageville is about to put this thing possibly out of reach here in the first quarter.
Well, like I say, Mike, St. Pius showing some opportunities there with that possession, but turned the ball over with a good hard lick. I believe that was from the right defensive end for Portageville Bulldogs. I didn't pick up his number, but McCurry picks it up. All right, kick deep for the St. Pius. He picks it up on about the 20. He comes across midfield, has running room. Number 22.
Well, Floyd, if there's one spot, maybe it looks like that the Bulldogs might need to work on. And here it's early, folks. I mean, this is impressive showing. It's early, but the kickoff, Floyd, that's three times they kicked it deep to St. Pius. They squibbed one, and St. Pius has brought it back to midfield. You know, I was thoroughly impressed with that opening drive of the offense, but man, this defense.
Now they're doing a good job.
Doing a tremendous job.
Just on the kickoff.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally all of the yards that St. Pius has been able to produce on kick return.
Prodiger brings it back up to across the midfield. St. Pius comes to the line. They take snap. Fake handoff, looking for a pass. He goes right side. He's going to keep it. Across midfield, across to about we'll say, gets to the 46-yard line.
He is run out of bounds by number 68, Derek Priggle.
Michael Hopkins on the tackle with another gang of Bulldogs.
Well, it looks like the Bulldogs are swarming the ball too, Floyd. They're carrying on through the play. They hear that whistle blow. You know, they're not just one guy getting him tied up. They're swarming to it, and they're gang tackling, and defense just looked really impressive. And they haven't had much time other than that water break to catch their wind. Looks like they're well conditioned.
St. Pius will snap, hand off Crollinger across the center. He gets back about the, we're going to say about the line of scrimmage. We might give him a half.
Number 3 slowed him up. Number 55, Daniel McCray slowed him up. Number 55, Michael Hopkins polished him off.
Third and, we'll call it 3rd and 5 for the St. Pius Lancers, Mike. With 3:53 left here in the first quarter. The Bulldogs on top with the Lancers 25-0.
You know what? I'm seeing Coach Bullock down there shuffling in and out of some guys on this defense, keeping them fresh. And
well, hot night, Mike. You've got to make sure they get their breath.
And a lot of activity. Hunter Cook, my goodness, he put up some yards. I mean, if we had to give player of the game in the first quarter,
St. Pius with a reverse here, hands off right side, and Crollinger is going to get the first down.
Number 26, Anthony Wood, taken out of bounds by number 68, Derek Priggle.
Number 32, Trey Crollinger. That'll be a first down for the St. Pius.
Number 54, Warren Chambliss, checking in for the Bulldogs. And
number 50 coming off. That's Caleb Gooch.
Yeah. Floyd, do you think we better send somebody over to check on that chain gang? I've seen them had to drop them chains a couple times. I think they took a few licks over there. I don't know how much more of that them boys can stand over.
Well, they'll be all right, Mike.
Okay. You say so.
All right, St. Pius comes back to the line of scrimmage, just across the 40-yard line. 3:26 left here in the first quarter. They send the guy in motion, pitch back. Cross, he come across the 42.
Oh, that's a fine tackle.
Fine tackle there.
Fine tackle by Bryce Wallace.
Bryce Wallace.
Man, he got down there low, and he didn't give him the chance to cut it. He forced him to the inside. And
look like Carlos McGee's down, Mike.
Yeah, Carlos has been flying around there like a honey badger for about the last 20 minutes, and let's hope it's nothing serious, maybe just a stinger.
Portageville Bulldog trainer brings him over to the sideline with Coach Bullock.
Yeah, and that's something to see you good that you see, Floyd. I don't really know how it's handled, but I think it's one of Mrs. rules in which it should be, and it's always kind of been implemented. But these are actual sport trainers that know, sports injuries, and they have to be on every sideline of every game, and that's an absolute must.
All right, Mike, 3:08 left here in the first quarter. St. Pius comes to the line. They pull them in tight. One guy back. Put a guy in motion, number 32. He looks, hand off, second man across, and he's going to be stopped by,
it looks like we got
Landon,
a flag.
Was it Landon DeLille?
Landon DeLille on the top, and I figure it's going to be a face mask. I thought it was either a face mask or a horse collar the way he was brought down. So that's really the first penalty. I believe that may be the first penalty against the Bulldogs all night, Floyd, but it'll be a big one. It looks like it's going to be a 15-yarder. That's a big penalty.
Moving across the about the 24-yard line, first down, Lancers.
So the Lancers are deep down for the first time tonight into Portageville territory, touching some grass on the other side of that midfield.
Either is on Landon DeLille or is on Stanley Smith, Mike. I couldn't see
that was on Landon, number 44.
All right, Lancers come back. Quarterback goes into the shotgun. He spread them out to the right. Keeps one. Looks like a quick pass right across.
And it's George Loose.
Good hit by number 68.
68, Derek Briggle.
Derek Briggle. And he's not getting up very fast, Mike. He
had to get off his feet. Good attempt to retrieve that pass, but Derek Briggle knocked it away as we've got a injury timeout. We've got a St. Pius player down. The team will show respect and give him the room, and let's hope this young man is nothing serious. Hopefully just got the wind knocked out of him. If you'll see some of the sponsors, we didn't have access to them. At the next home game, we'll get a list of them, and I'm sure Tyler wouldn't care for us acknowledging some of these folks, and you can probably see them on the screen, but those folks, those donations that they've made, or my understanding, are a lifetime donation that funded this lighting for the field. I know there were a few instances last year where we had some lighting issues, Floyd, and they had one junior high game that had to be called, and it was just a bad situation. That's a very expensive product, but I don't know how you could thank the individuals, the businesses, the farmers of this community for stepping up and saying, hey, we'll help you out. And but it's just made this facility even better.
It sure has, Mike. As number 81 for the Lancers, Jesse Stredivan, walks off the field. So, Mike, glad to see the young man okay.
Yes, indeed we are.
As Lancers come to the line, 2nd and 10 for the St. Pius as they get ready to take snap. They keep two. They spread two to the right, Mike. Spread them right again. Look like we're going to.
Carlos has got a equipment malfunction.
Timeout.
With his helmet, he had to call timeout himself.
Timeout, Portageville.
It's the small things in life that you tend to appreciate. The quality of care at SEMO Health Network is no different. They focus on the small details with healthcare that make you feel good, so you can get back to enjoying the small things in no time. They have so many ways to take care of you with 8 locations serving rural communities in need of medical care, including dental facilities and an in-house laboratory.
You'll feel good about this. SEMO Health Network.
NFL Red Zone, the channel that brings you every touchdown from every game on Sunday afternoons. Watch the most exciting moments like never before, live in HD. Every touchdown from every game, live on one channel, NFL Red Zone.
I'm on a.
Coach Bullock explains to the other players.
This is all the fun, with how them big linemen, sometimes they're not the crispiest cracker in the box, but that big boy of mine, and he loved to play this game, folks. We were up at Scott City one year, and kind of the same thing happened. His man, Scott City, had them down there pinned deep. The Bulldogs are on defense, and that boy of mine, he lost his mouthpiece. So he turned around and told the official, he said, I lost my mouthpiece. And I'd have said, boy, you just keep your mouth shut and keep on playing. So, but yeah, he got rattled up. Sorry about that, Lawton, to throw you under the bus, bud. But we got to fill in all this airtime.
St. Pius with the ball. They take snap on the 25. Quick pitch out to the right. Pass completed, and it's going to be brought down about the
be enough for a first down.
15-yard line.
So the Lancers on the move, and you got to help think, Floyd. I mean, we are still in the first quarter. It's hot, it's humid, and these guys have. The Bulldogs have been on some big plays, a lot of moving, and it's. There's something the Lancers have found in there that they've never been able to exploit, but I got some confidence this Bulldog defense they can stand up, create a turnover.
St. Pius takes the ball. Quick pass out to the left side. It's going to be brought down. Touchdown.
Let's see.
Oh, touchdown St. Pius. A little quick pass, Mike. A little screen pass out to the side, and they're quick. Portage going to spread their defense out a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it just took them a little bit of time to get settled in, and these Lancers, they figured out how to work those edges, and turnover deal didn't work out so good.
No. 2:04 left here in the first quarter. Tyson scores for the St. Pius with a 14-yard pass. Look like they're going to try to kick the extra point. Number 14, Brendan Withrow goes for the kick. Extra point's up. And we'll see. It's good.
It's good. So with 2:04 left here in the first quarter, Portageville Bulldogs 25, St. Pius Lancers 7. Floyd, you want me to tell you how hot it is?
It's hot, bro.
Are you listening?
I'm listening.
I've got a 52-ounce cup that I got at Casey's before I come here, and I filled it so full of ice that I couldn't get the lid on it. And that was at 6:20. And I got lukewarm water in my cup now.
I hear you.
How come you didn't bring us a fan?
Well, we got a ceiling fan.
Yeah, but it's running backwards.
We'll just have to suffer through it, I guess.
Yeah. Is that water yours still cold?
No, it's done got hot.
No, you're just telling me that, so I want to ask for some of it.
That might be it.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Your wife just brought that up here, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. Boy, she thinks a lot of me, don't she?
Yeah.
Could have been a cup with ice.
Yeah, shows what she thinks of me.
Brendan Withrow preparing the pitch. Number 3, Daniel McCray.
All right, Bulldogs back deep. Look like AV Bank.
Bulldogs donning some new uniforms tonight, Floyd. Boy, they
Daniel
look sharp
McCray.
out there. And, man, look at that field bounce as them lights hit it. Man.
All right, kick's going to be taken down by McCrary. He's at about the 10-yard line. He goes up the left side. He has running room. He goes across the 40, 42, 45, across midfield, still up.
Goodness.
And
Did you see him lower his head right there about the 35, Floyd, pick up another 10? Buddy, I'm talking about he got low.
they take him out about the 48. So
Whoever got the other end of that leg may ask for a little reprieve these next couple of plays.
38-yard kickoff return brings it out to the 48. Bulldogs will take over on downs, 1st and 10 with 1:54 left here in the first quarter. 25-7 Bulldogs over the Lancers. Portageville comes to the line. John Kellums gets ready to take the snap. First man through, fake, hand off number 24, Carlos McGee, and he's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, not much going on there.
No gain, loss of about half a yard.
This Lancer defense is standing up, saying, hey, if our offense got a spark, we're going to back them up with some defense.
Second and a long.
Going to bring up second, we'll call it 10.5 or 11 for the Bulldogs. A minute 24 here left in your first quarter.
Warren Kellums with a handoff. Look like he gets to
Landon
DeLeo. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. Look like he lost a yard.
Yeah.
Loss of about another half yard, make it 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 for the Bulldogs here, 1:05, and the clock is running.
Well, it looks like to me, Floyd, that Coach Bullock's just trying to try out some new formations and some deals where, they were throwing the ball a lot there and hit some big plays early. And he's just kind of filling everybody out in their positions and giving everybody a shot to run it. You see how many different facets of this offense they've got.
Kellums, he rolls out to the right side. He looks, there's the,
Man, what a lick.
Good hit by number
Lance Irvin.
Lance Irvin put a hit on Carlos McGee.
Buddy, that's big-time football right there.
48.
Bulldogs going to turn the ball over, 4th and 11. Look like John could have got rid of the ball a little bit quicker, Mike. He had him wide open.
Yeah, that play took a long time to develop as number 6, Miles Stafford, will check in for the Bulldogs. And replace the number 3, McCray. But, yeah, that play took a long time to develop, and it was well defensed by the Lancers. Looks like they'll send number 16, Bryce Wallace, back to do the punting. Feel like we might have some.
All right, Coach Bullock, they're trying to get their team on there.
Looks like, Coach Bullock is not happy.
Everybody knows
Looks
which.
like they missed their assignments, and that's going to cost them a timeout.
Everybody knows their assignment, which team they're on. If it's on a punt, it's on a kickoff, they know where they're supposed to go, and that's what he's telling them right now.
That's right, and and that just shows the mark of a good coach, Floyd. Where probably one of the better first quarters of football that I've seen the Bulldogs put up in years. And but Coach Bullock says, we played 4 quarters, boys. As impressive as that was.
Well, you got to keep your head in the game at all times.
You do,
Mike.
and that's why the coach is there. And it looks like he got a good support group there behind him with his assistants. And but I think he got his point across.
Well, he
He
should
have got it across to me.
It's the only way to teach the young kids, you know.
It
Mike.
is.
You
It
know,
is.
They
It
got
is.
a role to play, and
They do.
They got to be prepared to go in the game when it's called upon.
And these kids think a lot of Coach Bullock and that staff. I had a boy that graduated last year, and he was grateful to be able to play for these guys.
Bulldogs with a snap. There's the punt. Yeah, it's going to be a high one. Let's
See what kind of bounce it
Good,
gets.
good bounce by the Bulldogs and taken by number 2 for the Lancers, and he's going to be bringing it back across the 45.
Boy, that number 2, he is quick. Bryson Thornton, he's been the workhorse for the Lancers here in the early going.
Nice pick up of about 25 yards. It'll be Lancers first
25-yard return by St. Pius, Mike, and Portageville, they was sitting there letting it roll.
Yeah.
You know, cover the ball, down it yourself if you have to, but don't let them take the ball and take off running.
Right. Well, and we talked about it on the kickoff, and it looks like something that the Bulldogs need to. And here again, it's early, folks, but something the Bulldogs are going to need to sharpen up on is special teams. It's the only thing that I've really seen that you know, where they might look a little bit rusty. And we're early in this season, folks, and a lot of nerves, a lot of jitters.
St. Pius right across the middle. He crosses midfield, gets across to about the 43-yard line.
Brought down by number 9, A.V. Banks.
Excuse me, with the carry, gets the first down. At the Bulldogs 43.
St. Pius sets up first and 10 at the Bulldogs 43 with 20.9 seconds left here in this first quarter. They start the clock.
Has this not been a long quarter of football?
It's been a long one.
It's been a long one.
Couple of timeouts for injuries, and St. Pius comes to the line. They get ready to take the snap. There's the snap. The first man through, number 49, takes it. He gets good running room.
With another carry.
Bulldogs going to have to close that gap, Mike.
Yeah.
That's going to end the first quarter.
Number 60, Trevor Brand.
With the first quarter gone, Mike, of the 2013 season, it's 25-7. Portageville over St. Pius.
And it was a big first quarter for the Bulldogs. Things got a little bit sloppy there in the latter part of it, but nonetheless, you can't take a whole lot away from that quarter. Just some special team blunders, but 25 points put up in the first quarter by the Bulldogs. We'll send a shout out to A+ Family Clinic in Portageville. They've been serving the area with medical services with great quality and service. Visit them at 203 East 3rd or call 379-2100 for an appointment or information. A+ Family Clinic in Portageville for local medical solutions. Crop Production Services, one of the largest distribution networks of agriculture products and services in southeast Missouri, is proud to support high school athletics. CPS provides services including various soil sampling and mapping, fall fertilizer and lime, custom application services, wheat seed, chemicals, and Dynagrow seed and LPI nutritional products. Crop Production Services has a knowledgeable staff providing agronomic solutions for all your fall needs. For to plan for your spring 2014 needs, contact CPS in Portageville, Hewlin, Sykeston, Burney, or other locations throughout southeast Missouri or northeast Arkansas.
First Midwest Bank Gold Club offers special privileges for our friends who are age 50 or better and have combined deposits of $5,000. Members enjoy trips, cruises, seminars, and picnics along with free personalized bank services. Upcoming trips include Journey Through the Holy Land, Yellowstone in winter, Classic Ireland, and Hawaiian Paradise Cruise. Stop by any First Midwest Bank location to sign up for the Gold Club. It's absolutely free. First Midwest Bank, providing common sense financial solutions every day.
In addition to unlimited calling, New Wave telephone users have a wide range of great phone features available. And now with the help of New Wave Internet, they're even easier to use thanks to our convenient online phone manager. Just log on to your MyWave portal. Now phone features like call forwarding can be set up instantly from any computer. Reliably activate or deactivate your call forwarding. And even set your home phone to ring once when a call is forwarded. Home telephone service made even better with New Wave Communications. Call today.
Second down and 3, and boy, he's
mad by number
wow
68.
68, Derek Priggle.
Derek Priggle, who just ate him up.
No, sir, ain't going to happen.
Tackled by number 68.
Great form tackle there by Derek Priggle.
No gain on the play.
As Derek met him, Derek blitzes across the line and meets him in the backfield. And, call a no gain. 3rd and 3 for St. Pius here to start the second quarter. St. Pius comes to the line. They send one guy wide left. Two in the backfield. They get ready to take the snap. There's the snap. First man through. Handoff. Big hole for number 49 for St. Pius.
Looks like the Bulldogs had the blitz on. St. Pius picked it up. Another big gain for St. Pius. Once again, they're on the move.
That Chris Fowler, he's a big young man, Mike. 5'11", 185-pound senior.
Yes, indeed he is.
He's
number 82, Cooper Samples, checks in for the Bulldogs over at the defensive end position. I'll tell you what, Floyd, the Lancers put up another 7 here.
It's a game.
Early, and we got a ball game. We have just begun this second quarter, folks.
St. Pius, first man through, handoff right side. He's going to be brought down by a host of Bulldogs. Number 55, Michael Hopkins. And look like number 50.
Number 50,
Gooch, Caleb Gooch.
That'll be Caleb Gooch.
St. Pius with the ball on about the 18. Portageville trying to hold him here. St. Pius gets ready to take snap. Drops back. First man through. He hands it
Chris Fowler with the carry.
straight up the middle of number 49, Chris Fowler, and he
I'll
picks
tell
up.
you what, St. Pius just steady picking away here at this Bulldog defense now.
They're finally utilizing that big line they got, Mike.
They are.
They're getting the running backs to follow their blocks now. Portageville going to get toe-to-toe and fill those holes in.
Yes, they are.
Third down and 2 for the St. Pius. Come to the line. Take snap. Quarterback keeper. And he's going to be mad at the line. They keep pushing him forward, and he's going to get the first down, Mike.
Missy Carroll.
Yeah, he's going to be awful close to first down territory.
First down, St. Pius.
Good strong run there by the
Bulldogs going to make a stand.
Yes, they are.
First and goal.
First and goal for the St. Pius Lancers. 54 coming in for the Bulldogs.
I believe that's Warren Chambliss.
Warren Chambliss. He's going to give, I think it's Carlos McGee a break.
Somebody a blow there.
Stanley
Looks like they
Smith.
got him out there on the right tackle.
All right. St. Pius comes to the line, sends the man in motion. A little quick pitch, right side. He runs across the middle. He's going to be brought down by Landon DeLeo and number 3, McCrary. See will they spot it, Mike.
Bringing about 6 yards for the Lancers.
Look like
Spotted on about the 3, it looks like, Floyd, as Lancers are knocking on the door.
second goal.
Bulldogs need a stop here. They need a spark of some kind. They kind of lost their momentum. They're late in that first quarter. And,
Look like a
looks
St. Pius. We'll see what the offside
Portageville against the Bulldogs.
Offside Portageville, Mike.
That'll be half the distance to the goal. That's not going to help matters.
Look like there's going to blitz on that right side. Call it second.
Second 2 from the 2. 8 minutes, 34 seconds of counting here in the second quarter.
Look for the quarterback keeper right here, Mike. As he
Well,
walks in. Touchdown, St. Pius. 8:20 here in the first half. Makes it 25-13.
Well, the total momentum shift here, Floyd. The Bulldogs had it going on early, and St. Pius returning the favor here.
Oh, the ball game's a long ways from being over, Mike. Like I say, St. Pius just first game of the year for both young teams, and St. Pius is looking good here running against the Bulldogs. Bulldogs want to, get.
Yeah, it looks like they may be back on their heels just a little bit, and they kind of got settled in, and Kick is going to be wide right, it looks like.
Good rush by number 68,
68,
Derek
Friggle.
Friggle, as he got in there to try to block the kick and put the pressure on the kicker, and he just hooked it left real hard.
Well, Floyd, something you have to take into consideration, you know, this being the first game of the year, there's really no tape. You know, tape from last year is not going to do St. Pius any good, with Portageville basically reloading their backfield and filling some new positions. So you don't really have anything to go by. You just kind of got to go out there and play a quarter of football and see where they're at. And we're going to take a station break. You're watching high school football on YHC TV. All right, folks, we're back. Is St. Pius, if you're just joining us, it's high school football on YHC TV. Portageville Bulldogs hosting the St. Pius Lancers as Portageville jumped out to an early lead, 25-0, as the Lancers have brought it back to within a couple of scores, 25-13, as they'll kick it away. Looks like the Bulldogs have got number 3, McCray, along with A.B. Manson. Didn't need one for that as he kicks it plumb out of the field to play. Young man's got quite the boot on him, so the Bulldogs will set up camp. First down and 10 from the 20-yard line.
That's Brendan Withrow, Mike. Like I say, Portageville hadn't had very many chances to return the ball. I mean, good leg on him.
Yeah, and they've got some speed, I know, back there in that return position, but just not been able to utilize it by the good deep kick.
All right, Mike, start the 8:20 here in the second quarter. Portageville, John Kellums comes to the line, takes a snap. First man through, hands off, look like Landon DeLeon. He's going to be hosted, tackled by a host of St. Pius. Look like we had a block in the back there, but I thought they threw the flag, but they didn't, Mike.
Landon DeLeon on the carry right up the middle and nothing there. Coach Bullock sticking to his gun, keeping it on the ground there. That's a big defensive line for St. Pius.
Yes, it is, Mike. They've got some big young boys there. I mean, John Kellum comes to the line for the Bulldogs, takes a snap. First man through, McCrary. He goes to the right side. He's going to get across, pick up about 2.
Carry the ball carrier.
Bring up a third and looks like 8.
Yards. Make it 3rd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Like John went to the sideline getting instructions from Coach Bullock, Mike. Be a good time for a little screen pass here.
Yeah, it would.
They send Ben Story wide left. They got Bryce Wallace to the right. John Kellums.
Like a bad exchange.
Bad snap. Kellums takes the ball and he goes across to about the 30, 25, so it's going to bring up a 4th.
The Bulldogs just not been able to get any field position here late in this first and early in this second quarter. You know, about 2 plays before that, Floyd, I noticed kind of a high snap that Kellum had a hard time gathering up. I don't know if we're having a little trouble between the center and QB exchange or what, but
number 2 tries to
Bryce Wallace can't get a good punt away here.
For
the Bulldogs, is Lancers are looking at taking some good field position again.
Bryce Wallace with a kick. He gets off a good one. It crosses midfield. And good coverage by number 9 for the Bulldogs. A.B. Banks is there waiting for him to catch the ball.
Big time play right there.
No return on the catch. Lancers will take over on the 43.
Floyd, there wasn't another defender within a mile of him. He had some open room that he'd been able to look at that first tackle. Looks like we got another water break, and we'll send out a shout once again to our sponsors. If you take a nice look at the field tonight, you should be impressed. Is in great condition. Thanks to Turf Renovations. Turf Renovations is responsible for outstanding field surfaces on not only this field, but numerous ones in the area, such as Dexter, Sykeston, Piggott, and area baseball field as well. Turf Renovations prides themselves in providing the best playing surface possible for the area's athletes. Special thanks to Turf Renovation, and to check out their products, go to turfrenovations.com. Those guys are getting an advertisement on both ends, folks. They're advertising right out there with that green grass.
All right, Mike, 6:14 left here in the first half. Portageville 25, Sam Pius 13 as they take a water break. Bulldogs need to have a defensive stop here, Mike. They need to get in there and get toe-to-toe and close them holes up.
Looks like they got a new guy warming up some snaps over here. Maybe Coach Bullock feels like
that's Cameron West taking a few snaps.
Yeah, I don't know maybe if they're utilizing him or they're utilizing maybe a
new center.
Sam
Pius back pass, open man, number 49. He's got running room. He can cross midfield to the 45 down to the 42.
41.
Now the Lancers kind of moving the ball at will here, Floyd, and I tell you what, this has been a total shift in momentum.
It sure is. Like I said, they drive here, Mike, score, make a 25-20 ball game. Portageville's defense has slacked off a little bit since the first three stands.
Yes, they have.
Sam Pius comes to the line on the 42-yard line. They get ready to take a snap. There's a snap. Portageville pitch out to the left. Plenty of running room. And brought down by McCrary.
With the carry, tackle by Daniel McCray.
I believe they got a ball player there, Floyd.
McCray, yes, he is.
That young man on both sides of the ball, offense and defense, and he's coming in as a sophomore.
Second and
McCray with the tackle. St. Pius utilizing that speed they have, Mike. A little quick pitches here, a little screen pass there. And,
well, they've just been patient and just waited for their time. And that offense is starting to gel there. And we're seeing a totally different St. Pius club.
Second man through, no hole. He's going to be met by number 60,
Jared Brands.
Jared Brands, and 55, Michael Hopkins.
And he might have lost just a little bit of yardage. It'll be 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 for the Lancers, with 4:42 left here in the first half. 25-13, Portageville on top. Lancers trying to drive. St. Pius comes to the line. They spread 3 guys wide right, Mike. Quarterback in the shotgun position. He looks back. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. Nothing going. A host of Bulldogs there.
Big stand for the Bulldogs.
Bring up a 4th and
much needed.
And Warren Chambers.
Like about a 4th and 8.
4th and call it about 8.
Timeout, St. Pius.
And that's a good timeout for St. Pius. They've worked their way back into this ball game, and he wants to make sure that they get the right play called and take advantage of it. Once again, we'll send a shout out to our sponsors. If you need some auto parts, go down and see Colin and his staff down at Delta Auto Parts and Salvage on Highway 61 north in Portageville. They specialize in domestic car and light truck parts. Go to deltaautoparts.com for parts and information. All right, we welcome you back to the Big Reeves Athletic Field here in Portageville, Missouri.
4th and 6.
Pius with a big 4th and 6.
They try and draw the Bulldogs off. A little pass. He's going to overthrow him, Mike. Just stay back. And the Bulldogs going to take over on downs as an incomplete pass.
Big stand for the Bulldogs, and they need some kind of spark here in this first half because if St. Pius keeps this momentum and gets into the locker room and makes their adjustments, as we know the Bulldogs as well, they're fixing to have their hands full with this St. Pius team.
They sure are, Mike. That St. Pius quarterback, what an arm. You see that pass?
Yes, it was. That was just all timing. And,
just overthrown him about 3 yards. But, yeah. All right.
I'm impressed with the will and desire of this St. Pius team.
Yeah, that's true. John Killens brings Bulldogs to the line. Handoff number 28, Stanley Smith. He's got running on the left side. He gets across midfield. Cross to the 46. We'll see what we got here. Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
He's in the backfield. It's probably going to be some kind of illegal procedure or something. I'm going to guess against the Bulldogs or maybe an equipment malfunction.
Got too many people.
Illegal procedure against the Bulldogs. And just when they get a little bit of momentum,
Mike,
it'll be negated.
Stanley Smith with that run to the left side. Did you see the hits he put on these guys out here in open field?
That was one of the more aggressive runs, and that may have been the part the Bulldogs were looking for. We haven't seen the ball in Stanley's hands. Once again, he's one of the young men. This is his first year here as a Bulldog, and looks like he's going to be a pretty good asset for the Bulldogs. But once again, the Bulldogs just kind of sputtering. You know, they get the big play, but negated by.
Kellums rolls out the pass. He is going to be brought down by number 54 for Sam Pius. And he's going to be brought down for a loss.
Looks like Kellums took a second hitch on that pass. Maybe he couldn't find his open man.
On the play, back to the Portageville.
St. Pius just swallowed him up.
2nd and 21.
Bring up a 2nd down and 21 for the Bulldogs.
21 for the Bulldogs.
Boy, they just cannot get that ball back across midfield.
John Kellums comes to the line, tries to get something going for the Bulldogs here. He takes a snap. Bad snap. He recovers and picks it up, tries to move forward.
Well, I don't know that St. Pius may not recover that ball, Floyd.
They didn't. I don't believe.
Let's
they
see.
did. They're
No,
going to rule it down.
it'll stay with the Bulldogs.
Forward possession.
Leo May has carried the ball. No gain. 3rd down.
3rd and 19.
Well, we hope you folks are enjoying this broadcast of high school football on YHC TV.
Three bad plays here in a row, Mike.
Yeah, they're having some trouble on the transition from the center to the quarterback. It looks like, and
Kellums to the line. Takes a snap, pitch back to number 3, McCurry. He has room on the right side. He cuts up field, and he's going to be brought down about the 33-yard line.
Tackled by number 49, Chris Fowler.
2 minutes, 6 seconds
Timeout, Lancers.
remaining here in the first half as the Lancers will call a timeout.
Bring up a 4th and 20.
Once again, we'll send a shout out to our sponsors. Greenpoint Ag and Portageville, located south of Portageville on Highway T. The 7 Greenpoint Ag locations offer seed, fertilizer, crop protection products, and custom application services. Stop by the Portageville Farm and Home Store for a large selection of home, lawn, and garden supplies, hardware, and clothing. Go to greenpointag.com or call 573-379-3816.
All right, Mike. Portageville 4th and 16. Lancer takes a timeout with 2:06 left here in the first half as they anticipate getting the ball back with plenty of time to try to get another 6 points up on the board here. Coach Bullock, I'm very happy right now with his young team, Mike.
No.
Which you're going to have that on your first game of the season. Right?
You are. The clutch has started slipping a little bit, and and it's like I say, it's the first game of the season. The kids are excited. They're amped up, and we're not going to take anything away from this St. Pius team as they have clawed their way right back into this ball game.
Bryce Wallace with a snap. He gets off the kick. Good kick, end over end. See where it gets down to. That touched the Bulldogs, so it should be down.
Ball
Down to about the 36-yard line for the Lancers with 1:56 left in the first half. Lancers will take over.
Yeah, Floyd, I think probably the best thing you could happen for the Bulldogs right now is that for that last 1 minute, 56 seconds to run off that clock here in this half and let the Bulldogs get in, get their air, get regrouped,
Well, they was up and down the field there 3 quick times, Mike.
Yeah.
And it might have took a little bit of the air out of them, but
Yeah.
like I say, it's hot, but
Right.
just got to toughen up.
Well, and it could be to their advantage. You know, it could take a little momentum out of the Lancers, is that they have really stepped it up in this second quarter and showed some fight and resilience. And,
Lancers spread 3 wide left, get a pass off, got blocked. Faulkner with a reception, crossed to about the 48-yard line.
some good defense out there in the secondary by the Bulldogs, but not before it's enough for a first down. Looks like we've got a flag on the play.
No, they didn't. They didn't throw it, Mike. I thought we had holding over there, but
I did too, Floyd. And,
all right, 1st and 10, Lancers, 1:44 and the clock is running. Lancers trying to get back in the end zone here before this first half ends. Sam Pius comes to the line, 3 to the right. They in a shotgun formation. He takes snap, hands off to Fowler. He's across the middle. He's going to pick up about 6 yards across the midfield.
Brandon Riggs.
tackle made by number 26, Brandon Riggs, for the Bulldogs.
Pick up of about
As once again, the Lancers will take a timeout with 1:16 remaining here in the first half. Send out a thanks to Butler Drugstore on Main Street in Portageville. They're your local full-service pharmacy. They also include gifts and fine jewelry. Dr. Trey Rohn has been serving the area for many years and provides your prescription solutions. Butler Drugstore at 222 East Main in Portageville, or call 379-5469. Butler Drugstore. All right, folks, we're back.
1:16 left here in the first half. St. Pius with the ball, trailing 25-13. 1:16 left here. St. Pius spreads 3 receivers out wide right. They get ready to take the snap. Here's the snap. First man through, fake handoff, quarterback keeper, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage by number 26.
26.
Bryce Wallace with the stop.
That's actually Brandon Riggs.
Was that Riggs? I'm sorry.
On the stop there. As St. Pius will go to the hurry up, as clock winding down under 1 minute.
Brandon Riggs. Quarterback keeper, he airs it out to kill the clock, Mike.
Boy, yeah.
52 seconds left.
Yeah. I think they're going to take one last stab at this. And the Bulldogs, I'm sure Coach Bullock will get them set up some type of prevent.
Just drop back.
This is their last stab at it here with a 4th and 4.
52.1 seconds.
But there again, you know, Floyd, they could elect to try to pick up just the 4 yards with 52 seconds, but they are out of timeouts. So it's going to be kind of tough to. They may want to elect to try to get them a fresh set of downs and see if they're going to spread 3 out wide right and 1 out wide to the left.
Big boy Feller blocking. He airs it out again. Way overthrows. Intercepted by number 9. He has Roland up the right side. A.V. Banks. He's gone to the middle. He's across the 40.
Boy, and that was exactly what St. Pius did. They turned it over, and you can just see that play coming. That quarterback is looking at all timing. He's looking at a spot and expecting that receiver to be there because he's outthrown him about 7 or 8 yards on the last 3 pass plays, and the Bulldogs took advantage of that, and maybe that's the spark they needed in going here at the half.
He picked it off about the 15-yard line, Mike. Brought it back to the 45-yard
line. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Number 2, Cameron West, the freshman, checking into the game, and I believe he just maybe ran in a play there for Coach Bullock, and he hustles back to the sideline. And we got guys coming every which direction, and they got the 11 that are going to make this thing work as they'll line it up. Kellum's from the shotgun.
John with the ball. He airs it out, and he's going to throw interception.
That looked just about like the play that St. Pius just ran. So,
34 seconds left in the first half, Mike. Not second guessing, but why not try to run the clock out going into the first half here up 25-13?
Yeah.
Lancers take over, 34 seconds left. They'll be deep in their own territory on the, we're going to call it the 15. Oh, no, he got it marked back on the 10.
Well, and you can't help but think the Lancers may just try not to maybe nail it and run it out here, because deep in the territory, the Bulldogs has caused a few turnovers tonight, and I don't think they want to lose the ball that deep in that territory. So number 76, Dylan Hunt, checks in for the Bulldogs.
Lancers with the ball. 49 Filler with the ball, comes right side, and he is going to be brought down by number 1 for Ben Story. 24 seconds left. They're going to hurry up. They're going to get another playoff.
Yeah, Lancers don't have any timeout tonight. It looks like they're just going to let it probably going to let it run out here, Floyd. As that looks like what the Lancers elected to do. So we're going to go in at halftime with the Portageville Bulldogs leading the St. Pius Lancers 25-13. You're watching high school football on YHC TV.
I want to stay connected to you. I like the way you do what you do. All right, okay, you're fine.
Call Audubell Hearing Center at 1-800-499-8786 or visit one of our locations in Dexter and Poplar Bluff, Missouri today.
With an interactive home security system from New Wave, your family comes home to peace of mind. Now we bring you the future of home security. Arm and disarm your system remotely from your office computer or iPhone. Even look in on family or pets with live video from inside your home. In an emergency, our 24/7 alarm monitoring responds with the help you need. Peace of mind wherever you are. Now available from New Wave Communications.
Okay, Mike, here we go. Start the second half. 25-13 Bulldogs on top of St. Pius. Bulldogs getting ready to kick off to start this second half to St. Pius.
For those of you just joining us, this is high school football on YHC TV. I'm Mike Wilson, Floyd Simmons. We'll bring you some play-by-play action of high school football opening Friday night in the state of Missouri.
St. Pius lines up to receive the ball, Mike. Looks like number 2 for the Portageville Bulldogs. Cameron West gets ready to kick off.
Tyson Thornton and Trey Collier back to receive.
All right, Mike, here we go for another half of football here at Victory's Athletic Field. Kickoff is shallow, taken by number 22, Kilmer. He's across to 35 to 37.
Tackle made by number 28, Stanley Smith.
Ball carried by number 22.
So the Lancers will set up 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10. Lancers at their own 36-yard line.
All right, let's get the Bulldogs, Mike. See if Coach Bullock got them fired up on this defensive side now. St. Pius comes to the lines. They stay in shotgun formation. And he takes the ball, hand off to Killer right across the middle. He gets to the 40-yard line, pick up a 5.
Well, that big offensive line is doing a really good job, Floyd. It took them a while to get it going there. But they are really opening that thing up for that backfield.
Number 65, Ken Dung Davis for St. Pius, Mike. 6'8", 320-pound senior.
That's low.
St. Pius back across the middle of the field.
Tackle made by number 54, Warren Chambliss.
Warren Chambliss joined by other Bulldogs. Pickup of about 2 yards.
Looks like they're going to go toe-to-toe here, Floyd. This Bulldog defense and this Lancer offense is...
Timeout.
We've got a timeout. St. Pius early here. Once again, we'll send a shout out to our sponsors. A-Plus Family Clinic in Portageville has been serving the area with medical services with great quality and service. Visit them at 203 East 3rd Street or call 379-482-5600. 2100 for an appointment or information. A-Plus Family Clinic in Portageville for local medical solutions. Greenpoint Ag in Portageville, located south of Portageville on Highway T. The 7 Greenpoint locations offer seed, fertilizer, crop protection products, and custom application services. And stop by the Portageville Farm and Home Store for a large selection of home, lawn, and garden supplies. Hardware and clothing. Go to greenpointag.com or call 573-379-3816.
All right, Mike, back to action. 11-12 left here in this third quarter. St. Pius with the ball, 3rd down and 4. St. Pius trails the Bulldogs 25-13. St. Pius in the shotgun formation. Takes a snap, looks to pass. He has a man on the right side. He's airing it out. Good block by number.
That was some good pass defense right there by number 68. Derek Crigglin. That's a big kid lumbering down the field to stay with that guy that's got some speed down there. Great defensive play made right there by Derek Criggle.
Derek Criggle got in position, got that arm up, slapped it away. Good defensive play from Mr. Criggle. 4th and 4 for the St. Pius Lancers. Look like they're going to punt it away, Mike.
Well, that's a good defensive stand for the Bulldogs as they'll send number 9, A.V. Banks.
A.V. Banks back to receive.
Back to receive the punt.
10 people on the field for the Lancers. They didn't have enough people.
And there's the flag.
It's going to go out of bounds about the 25-yard line, but St. Pius didn't have but 10 people on the field. It's going to be a false start.
Illegal formation.
St. Pius.
Against St. Pius. Well, let's see if the Bulldogs will accept or decline. Looks like they would.
I'd say they'll push them back, Mike.
Push them back and make them do it again. Gain some field position.
I was sitting there counting them. I thought surely they're going to bring one more in.
We'll back the ball up 5 yards, make it a 4th and long 9.
The mosquitoes have come out in swarms here, Mike. St. Pius gets ready to punt it off again after the illegal procedure against St. Pius. There's the snap. Here's the kick. Good kick. Coming down to A.V. Banks. And it's going to be down to about the, we'll call it the 29.
Ball down by number 8.
29-yard line. So Portageville gained 4 yards on that.
Portageville.
Well,
25, I take it back.
Let's see what the offense is looking like for the Bulldogs here. Their opening stance here in the third quarter. They lost a little momentum there at the end of that first half. Good defensive stand. Let's see if they can come out and look kind of the way they did there in the first quarter.
All right, John Kellens brings the Bulldogs to the line. They got 2 men wide right, 2 in the backfield. Gets ready to take snap. First man through, second man. And St. Pius had plugged the hole there. No room for McCurry.
Wow.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. And St. Pius filled that hole up fast.
Among others. Gain of maybe a half yard. We'll still call it 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs on their own 25-yard line. St. Pius filled that hole quick, Mike.
Yes, they did, Floyd. And I'm really impressed with this St. Pius team. Hard snap there by Kellum.
John Garrett, second man through. McCurry, he has running room. He lowers his head, gets across to about the 43-yard line. Enough for the first down. Good hard running by Daniel McCurry.
What I was fixing to say there, Floyd, St. Pius, it's not often you're down in a deficit like they were early in that first quarter, and just Portageville just gut punched them, took all the air out of them, and man, they have fought and clawed, and this is a solid football team that the Bulldogs are up against here.
Early season, Mike, you don't know what to expect. Bad snap by the Bulldogs. Hand off, second man through. across midfield to Stanley Smith.
Get the ball out close to midfield.
Look like Mr.
Stanley Smith with the carry.
John Garrett is having a hard time with some of the snaps, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the ball's a little bit slick, but there again, you know, you got a sophomore quarterback. He's taken, you know, like I say, he took a handful of snaps last year on the varsity level. And when you're under the Friday Night Lights, he's handling himself well, but he's going to have to get in sync there with the center.
Second man through, McCrary. He has a hole. He's going up the middle. There he is. He's still on his feet. He's across to the 30.
Good piece of running there by number 3, Daniel McCrary.
Daniel McCrary gets across to the 30-yard line, and nothing but effort on Daniel's part.
Yes, it was.
He got met about the 40, Mike. He bounced off of him and kept that head down and kept driving and got down to the 30-yard line, and another first down for the Bulldogs.
Good aggressive running by the Bulldogs.
John Kellums brings the Bulldogs to the line, gets ready to take the snap. Snap, first man through, Stanley Smith. He's got a hole on the left side. He's still on his feet. Gets across to about the 22-yard line. Picked up about 7.
24-yard line, a host of Lancers with the tackle.
Stanley Smith put the head down and kept driving.
Yeah.
John Garrett's handling the offensive line pretty good, Mike.
Yes, he is, and if you'll notice, Floyd, as soon as he does his part and he gets that handoff, he's looking over there for instruction to Coach Bullitt. And the young sophomore's got his bearings together, and he's going to develop, and I think he's going to make a fine quarterback for this club.
McCurry, right side, he's up on his feet. And they took the ball away from him. Number 54. He just took the ball away from him. And McCurry held it out there like a loaf of bread. And he just took it away.
Once again, a drive just sputters away for the Bulldogs, and just not able to get any kind of momentum going here. And they're putting a lot of pressure on this Bulldog defense. Is that St. Pius offense has found a spark, and
they stood him up, Mike, and big number 54 for St. Pius, Jesse Eimer. He just ripped the ball away from him and took off.
Yeah, he did.
To the 40-yard line. St. Pius takes over on down. St. Pius comes to the line in the shotgun formation. Hard count. Takes a snap, looks to pass. He rolls to the left. There's a little screen pass. Wide throw. Good coverage by Landon DeLille.
27 Drew Grinnan.
Out there with him is look like Brandon Riggs.
Second down 10.
When your quarterback is put in a position to have to make a tackle, Floyd, that's not good.
No.
That's not good.
Well, matter of fact, good thing
went bad wrong.
Good thing the
he tripped up.
Trip.
Yeah. John Kellum had a load coming at him. That linebacker stripped that ball away, and he was fixing to. I'm not going to say they wouldn't have run him down, but they'd have had their hands full doing it.
5'11", 205. St. Pius to the line, takes a snap. He's going to be there we go, by number 6. Jared Brand puts a blitz on the St. Pius, and he's going to be dropped down to about the 40 or 30 or 34-yard line. 7-yard ball. What a blitz by Jared. Trevor Brand.
Yeah, well, and as the night goes on, Floyd, we're going to see what kind of Bulldog squad we've got together here, because they've had some sparks and something like that. And, you know, you just want to see if they capitalize on it, and they'll grow up together as a team and take that and run with it, because that'll give you a big boost of motion right there.
St. Pius goes in formation. Oh, got a flag
on the play.
See what the call is.
Illegal motion.
Illegal motion. St. Pius is going to bring up a 3rd and 22.
5-yard walk-off. That'll make it
St. Pius kind of
3rd down
here on this
and 22.
Keep on pushing back, dog. Keep on.
St. Pius
push him back.
losing a little yardage right here. good defensive play while ago on Trevor Brand's part is getting the sack. Now a false start on them. 7:14 left here in the third quarter. Portageville up 25-13. St. Pius with the ball. They come to the line, take a snap. First man through, and he's tripped up by number 28.
Stanley with the ball.
Yeah. Boy, that kid fills the pads out, don't he?
Maybe a gain of 1 yard.
Stick
Make
down
it
that
4th and 21.
Well, the Bulldogs stand to get some good position after this, Floyd, and I'd be anxious to see how aggressive they go after that punt. And they just need some kind of spark, some kind of momentum to get them back to that happy place they were early in that fourth quarter and showcase some of this talent.
They got 10 people again, Mike. St. Pius, bad snap. He gets it off finally. AV back to take the ball. He takes it, goes up the left side at the 40, 45, 46, up to midfield.
Thanks with the return of about 15 yards up to
Return of about 15 yards by
line.
A.B. Banks, and the Bulldogs will get up just across midfield.
St. Pius, Mike, I was counting, looked like they had 10 guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Bulldogs take over on down. 1st and 10 at midfield with 6:20 left here in the third quarter. Timeout official.
Officials timeout.
Look like going another water break. Right here in early season, Mike, when it's hot, I think officials give them 2 water breaks per quarter. So, like I say,
How many do we get?
well, I had one since the start of the game.
I ain't had the first.
Well, you brought that big cup of ice.
Big cup of hot water.
Here we go. Back live action here at Vic Reeves Athletic Field. Portageville Bulldogs being brought to you by Wade TV. Mike, 6:20 left here in the third quarter. 25-13. Portageville the ball. John Kellum brings them to the line. Here's a snap. First man through. No go. Second man.
McCray, the ball's on the ground.
The ball's still loose. Portageville,
let's see.
And St. Pius
Thing is still loose. Good gracious.
Lancers and out of bounds at
And
the
St. Pius is going to get the
49-yard
ball.
line, but there is a flag on the play.
Oh, boy, okay, it's away from over here.
It's going to be against the Bulldogs. I'd say it's going to be illegal procedure, but on face mask, look like, I don't know. We'll see what the official call.
It looked like it chasing a greased pig, Floyd.
That ball, it must be slick.
That ball, they was 9 different guys touched it before the fumble got recovered.
That dude must be on the
Yeah,
ground.
dude, and there's some heavy air out there tonight.
Holding against
Holding
Portageville.
Against the
Portageville
Bulldogs.
declined. It'll be Lancer ball
St.
at the
Pius
49.
will take over.
Watch it both ways now.
Turnover for Portageville.
Well, I tell you what, Floyd, this game is taking an about face from that first quarter. As impressive a quarter of football as I've seen in years, really anywhere.
Come on,
And
defense.
this offense has just kind of sputtered here for the Bulldogs. And, but here again, folks, we're early in the season.
Well, you expect it here early in the season.
Yeah.
6:09 left here in the third quarter. 25-13. Bulldogs on top of St. Pius. St. Pius with the ball on the 49-yard line. St. Pius comes to the line. Quarterback in the shotgun formation.
Let's go, Portageville.
He takes a snap. Hand off number 32. Cross in.
Terry Crowder
Caught
with the
by
ball,
number
tackled
68.
by
Derek
Good.
Priggle.
Good tackle right there at the
Priggle.
line of scrimmage by number
Gain of
68,
about
Derek Priggle.
We'll give him, 2 yards there, Mike.
Yeah.
2 yards on the play. Second and 8.
Second, 8.
Push it back, go, push it back. Come on, defense.
Clock running 5:49 counting. St. Pius trying to get back in the end zone.
Second and 7.
Yeah, score right here, and we've got a ball game. The Bulldogs are leading St. Pius 25-13. The Bulldogs scored every one of their points literally in the first half of the first quarter.
Timeout, Lancers.
We've got a timeout, St. Pius.
Time to lay a game.
Once again, we'll send out a shout to our sponsors. Crop Production Services, one of the largest distribution networks of agricultural products and services in southeast Missouri, is proud to support high school athletics. CPS provides services including various soil sampling and mapping, fall fertilizer and lime, custom application services, wheat, seed, chemicals, and Dynagrow and seed and LPI nutritional products. Crop Production Services has a knowledgeable staff providing agronomic solutions for all your fall needs or to plan for your spring 2014 needs. Contact CPS in Portageville, Hewlin, Sykeston, Bernie, or other locations throughout southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas. Crop Production Services.
All right, Mike. Here with 5:30 left there in the third quarter as we come off a timeout. St. Pius takes over here with about the 46-yard line, trailing 25-13. St. Pius had to take a timeout, about to get called for delay of the game. 2nd and 7. St. Pius sends a guy wide right. Quarterback comes up under center. Takes snap, handoff, first man through. He stopped in the backfield by Landon DeLille. Landon catches him back there in the backfield. Stop him at the 50-yard line.
Loss of about 4 yards. Take us back to the 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 for the St. Pius Lancers. Quarterback up under center. He gets ready. Takes the ball, handoff number 22. He goes up the right side and going to be brought down by Trevor Brand, number 60.
Tackle by Trevor Brands, number 22. Lance Irvin with the carry.
He gets across to about the 45-yard line. Gain of 4, be 4th and 6. Look like they're going to punt it.
Looks like they're going to punt it away.
Try to pin Portageville back deep in their own territory, Mike. 4:34 left here, the clock running.
As they'll send A.B. Bates back at about his own 15-yard line to retrieve the punt.
St. Pius with a snap. Here's the kick. It's a good one.
Good kick.
A.V.'s going to let it run. He's going to bring it back down, and it goes in the end zone, I believe, Mike.
Yeah, touchback. That was really close.
1st and 10 Bulldogs on the 20.
They took a little time right there. They could have downed it within inside the 5.
Yeah.
That grass must be wet. That dew must already fell because they're having a hard time holding on to that ball.
Well, it's good and thick and lush, and there's a lot of stuff to hold that moisture. Beautiful playing surface here in Portageville.
All right, Portageville will take over on their own 20. 1st and 10. Leading 25-13 here with 4:12 left in the third quarter. See what Mr. Kellums can bring the Dogs to the line. John Garrett comes up under center. Gets ready, takes a snap. Hard count. Takes snap. First man through, Stanley Smith. He has a hole on the right side. He has room across the 40, 45, 50. Forearm, he's down to the 40. Good run by Stanley Smith, Mike.
Good, strong run by Stanley Smith. They're seen him carry the ball a couple of times, and he has done it with some authority.
A gain of
and let's see if that might be the spark that can get these Bulldogs back rolling. As we're 4:04 left here in this third quarter.
40-yard gain. Bulldogs come to the line, 1st and 10 at their 40. John Garrett comes under center. Hard count, goes on 3. Second man through, Landon DeLille. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
By Landon DeLille.
And he's not going to pick up any yardage.
42 and 54.
Yeah, not much going there.
Mike Cords. 52, Mike Napier. No gain on the play.
Good defense there by the Lancers. Bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
John Kellums comes to the line.
And we got a flag on the play.
St. Pius with too many men on the field. Coach Bullock's seen that, and they had a player trying to get off the field. So it's going to be against St. Pius. Illegal substitution. I believe that's a 5-yard, I'm sorry. Bring it up to the 36-yard line.
That's some of the better field position the Bulldogs have had here since literally, Floyd, I think back in the first quarter. I mean,
yeah, like
the Bulldogs have gotten back deep. We call it deep into there at the 35 of St. Pius. They got a little drive going here on some errors made by the Lancers, and there's a pitch back to number 3
with the ball. He's on the right side, gets out of bounds about the 25-yard line.
Forced out of bounds by number 27.
Portageville bouncing that ball out to the outside, and they've got some workhorses that can do it.
Pick up.
He's still carrying that ball high, Mike. He needs to get it down there in that
15
gut.
yards. That'll be a first down at the Lancer 24.
Portageville 1st and 10 on their own 24. 3:23 left here in the third quarter. Up 25-13. John Killens brings the Bulldogs to the line. He gets ready to take the snap. First man through, Landalil, hand off to McCurry. He goes left side, cuts outside. He has a good block by number 9, and he gets out to around the first down.
Right around the first down, looks like, Floyd.
Block by number 9. Who is that, Mike?
That's A.V. Banks.
A.V. Banks put a good block out there on that left side.
Good block.
Picked up another
about 9 yards.
good 5 yards after A.V. put that block on.
Short one.
McCray doing a good job of following his blocks, being patient.
All right. John Garrett brings the Bulldogs back to the line. Gets called under center. Gets ready. Oh, looked like a broken play there. Looked like one of the Portageville Bulldogs jumped off.
Flag on the play. Motion against Portageville. That'll make it second.
I believe it was going to go on a quick snap, Mike. And
yeah, they weren't all on the same page yet.
They wasn't offset.
Somebody wanted to see how the book ended before they ever read it.
I was looking at the end of the story before they ever opened the book, didn't they? Here we go, 2nd and 6. Portageville driving on the 18-yard line. 2:44 left here in the third quarter. John Garrett Kellums comes to the line, gets ready to take the snap. 2 men back. First man through, no. John Garrett keeps it. He has a man open. That's Ben Story.
Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Touchdown, Ben Story. 18-yard touchdown pass from John Garrett Kellums to Ben Story. Little punch there, Mike.
Well, and that had shades of back in that first quarter. That was, how the Bulldogs had some of those quick scores, and like I say, that's why we're up here calling the game, and the coaches are down there calling the plays, Floyd.
Well, I'd rather be up here. Don't have to put up with all the headaches down there, but I'm glad somebody does it.
Yep. And the Bulldogs elect to go for 2. They'll drive it right up the middle, and looks like they're going to fall just a little bit short. 2 minutes, 38 seconds here in the third quarter. Portageville Bulldogs 31, St. Pius Lancers 13. We're going to take a station break. You're watching high school football on YHC TV.
You'll feel good about this. SEMO Health Network. You'll feel better every day. We're gonna make it clear, 'cause our health care makes you feel good. That's what you'll find right here. We have so many ways to take care of you today. You'll feel good about this. SEMO Health Network.
Welcome to NFL Total Access,
the show that takes you inside the locker room and down on the field. With inside access to all 32 teams all year long. NFL Total Access, Monday through Saturday, only on NFL Network.
NFL Network, where football season never ends.
Get away to the St. Pius Lancers. Picked up by the Uck man, number 28. He's going to take it around to the right side. They're going to cut him back up to the middle. Some good coverage there by the Bulldogs, but we've got a flag.
Flag right here, Mike. I don't know if it's a block in the back or what. It's thrown in the backfield right there against St. Pius, I believe. We'll see what the officials call. Block in the back against St. Pius.
St. Pius.
That's going to mark them off.
Illegal hands to the back.
Ball's on 35.
I believe that'll be a 10-yard walk-off, won't it, Floyd?
Yes, it is. Take it back to the 25, 24.
And St. Pius will set up camp. They're on 24-yard line, first and 10.
On the Lancer 24.
Well, the offense kind of got it gathered back up. Let's see what this Bulldog defense can do. They've got St. Pius in a pretty good hole here late in the third quarter.
St. Pius comes to the line. They get ready to take a snap. They give the second man through up the middle. No area there. Landon DeLille stands him up. And Landon stops him at the line of scrimmage.
Little or no gain. We'll give him a gain of about 1. Bring up a second down and 9 for the Lancers.
Landon DeLille, among others, and on the tackle. 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 for the St. Pius Lancers. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. 31-13, Bulldogs on top. St. Pius comes to the line, gets ready to take the snap. First man through, and he's hitting the backfield, but he gets some running room now up the middle. And he's going to be brought down by number 26, Brandon Riggs.
For a first down.
Gets across to the 35, first down, Lancers.
And it will be 1st and 10 for the Lancers at the Lancers.
The Lancers hanging tough here. Late in this third quarter.
Bounced off that first tackle there, Mike. We had him in the backfield. Just didn't wrap him up.
Yep.
St. Pius back to the line of scrimmage. Get ready, take snap. First man through. Goes across midfield. Good running room. Hit hard by number 28, Stanley Smith, and number 26,
Brandon Riggs.
Brandon Riggs.
And on the stop for the Bulldogs.
Brandon Riggs.
He stood him up, and Stanley polished him off.
2 at the Lancer 43.
With all the talent we had last year, Mike, you didn't get to see much playing time for Brandon Riggs, but he's coming out.
That young man has stepped up tonight.
He stepped up.
Played some good defense for the Bulldogs.
Hands off number 22, Hiller on the right side, and no room. He's met by a host of Bulldogs. There's Landon DeLille, Michael Hopkins, Stanley
Once again,
Smith.
Brandon Riggs coming up down off the bottom of that pile.
Of about a yard. They'll make it 3rd and 2.
Bring up 3rd and 2 for the Lancers. 38 seconds and counting here in the third quarter.
They're going to hurry, Mike. This will be the last play of the third quarter. St. Pius comes to the line. 2 men back, 1 wide. Hand off, first guy to, and he's met by number 55, big Michael Hopkins, and in there with Derek Priggle.
No gain on the play. Bring up
4th and 2. I believe that'll be the last play of this third quarter, Mike.
Yeah, St. Pius going to let this wind down, and we'll start up this fourth quarter with the Bulldogs leading St. Pius 31-13. We'd like to say thanks to our sponsors. If you take a nice look at the field tonight, you should be impressed as it's in great condition thanks to Turf Renovations. Turf Renovations is responsible for outstanding field surface on not only this field, but numerous ones in the area such as Dexter, Sykeston, Piggott, and area baseball fields as well. Turf Renovation prides themselves on providing the best playing surface possible for the area's athletes. Special thanks to Turf Renovations, and to check out their projects, go to turfrenovations.com. You need some auto parts, go by and see Colin Darty and his staff at Delta Auto Parts and Salvage on Highway 61 North in Portageville. They specialize in domestic, car, and light truck parts. Go to deltaautoparts.com for parts information. Greenpoint Ag in Portageville, located south of Portageville on Highway T. The 7 Greenpoint locations offer seed, fertilizer, crop protection products, and custom application services. And stop by their Portageville Farm and Home Store for a large selection of home, lawn, and garden supplies, hardware, and clothing. Go to greenpointag.com. Butler Drug Store on Main Street, Portageville, is your local full-service pharmacy, also including gifts and fine jewelry. Dr. Trey Rohn has been serving the area for many years and provides your prescription solutions. Butler Drug Store at 222 East Main in Portageville, or give them a call at 573-379-5600. 5'4", 6'9".
All right, Mike, back in play here. Start the fourth quarter, 4th and 2 for St. Pius. Look like they're going to go for it. I'd look for a hard count here, Mike. Try to draw the Bulldogs off. Quarterback keeper, and he's going to be held up.
Close. I believe they held.
They held him.
Keeper by Michael Kelly.
We'll see where he marks it.
That spot is forward progress, and they may have to bring the chains in for this one. This is really, really close.
It's going to be a first down, Mike.
Yeah, it looks like it may be by the nose of the ball as we're going to take a measurement. A+ Family Clinic in Portageville has been serving the area with medical services and great quality in service. Visit them at 203 East 3rd or call 379-2100 for an appointment or information. A+ Family Clinic in Portageville for your local medical solutions.
1st and 10. Lancers
First down for the St. Pius Lancers. They get it across to the 45. Half of football, Mike.
Yeah, and you got to believe they needed that first down, Floyd, to keep this drive going with 11 minutes, 53 seconds left. Down 31-13 to the Bulldogs. That clock's going to steady either way, and they're going to have a couple of quick scores to get themselves back in this bull game, as that Portageville offense has started to come back to life, and this defense is starting to stand up on them.
Hey, St. Pius comes to the line. They got 3 men wide left. Quarterback shotgun, look for the pass. First man through, Kilmer, he's bad at the line of scrimmage, and he breaks loose. He's got running room, and he's going to be brought down at the 40-yard line.
Number 14.
Didn't wrap him up, Mike. We had him back here in the backfield. Gooch had him.
That was a really, really good piece of running. We got a player down back here in the backfield. Looks like number 50, Caleb Gooch.
Looks like he's got a leg cramp.
He made the initial lick, but nonetheless a fine piece of running.
First Midwest Bank Gold Club offers special privileges for our friends who are age 50 or better and have combined deposits of $5,000. Members enjoy trips, cruises, seminars, and picnics along with free personalized bank services. Upcoming trips include Journey Through the Holy Land, Yellowstone in winter, Classic Ireland, and Hawaiian Paradise Cruise. Stop by any First Midwest Bank location to sign up for the Gold Club. It's absolutely free. First Midwest Bank, providing common sense financial solutions every day.
I want to stay connected to you. I like the way you do what you do. All right, okay, you're fine.
Call Audubell Hearing Center at 1-800-499-8786 or visit one of our locations in Dexter and Poplar Bluff, Missouri today.
We'll get regrouped here, and
Caleb comes off field. Look like the trainer's looking at his right leg. Look like he had Charlie horse there, Mike, but he's trying to stretch it out. St. Pius with the ball. 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line after a second effort by Kilmer, as he picked up about 11 or 12 yards. St. Pius in the shotgun formation. Here's a snap. Look, little screen pass to the left side, complete. And he has running room. And he gets down to about the 22-yard line.
He's been the go-to guy for the Lancers when they needed the big play. He's been able to produce it. He had to go up high to get that ball. He high, he brings it down, and good run after the catch.
Well, we didn't have anybody within 10 yards of him, Mike. Right side, Ben Shore is back off the line a little bit. That speed with that receiver, they need to fill it in just a little bit. St. Pius at the line. Shotgun formation. They're driving. Snap. Kilmer with the ball. Up the middle. Big guy. He has running room. One guy to beat. And it's good tackle by Avon Banks. Or
A.V. Banks.
A.V. Banks. 1st and 10. St. Pius
driving. They've got it down. Looks like First and 10, just outside the 10 is, looks like the chains are still up, so just have 11. Probably going to spot it about the 11 or 12 yard line. Fresh set of downs for St. Pius with 11 minutes and counting here in this fourth quarter.
St. Pius gets ready to take a snap. Shotgun formation again. Kelmer in the backfield. Handoff. Big man again. He has running room right side. He's met it to 5. And
Fowler with the carry again. Gain of about
they
8
kept
or 9
him out of the
yards.
end zone, Mike.
Going to be down probably look like about the 2 or 3 yard line, Floyd.
Cooper Samples, among others, on the tackle.
Bring up a third and 2 from the 2.
Second and 2.
The third goal here for the Lancers.
Chris Filler, big guy, big running back for Lancers, Mike.
Yeah, big down here for the Lancers as they can bring themselves back into the striking distance of the Bulldogs with the score here early in this fourth quarter.
Handoff, first man through, touchdown.
Touchdown, Chris Fowler.
Chris Fowler with the St. Pius Lancers takes it in from 3 yards out. Makes it 31-19 with 10:03 left here in the fourth quarter.
St. Pius goes from 2. That'll bring them within 10.
Plenty of time left here.
Oh, yeah.
St. Pius lines up. Let's see what they can do, Mike. It looks like they're going to go for 2. They got Fowler in the backfield. Quarterback hands off number 49 Fowler, and he's met and brought down big time by number 28 Stanley Smith and 55 Michael Hopkins.
That's the meat and the potatoes coming at you right there, buddy.
Not kidding. I mean, they picked him up and brought him back 5 yards. So
10:03 here in the fourth. Portageville Bulldogs 31, St. Pius 19. Greenpoint Ag in Portageville, located south of Portageville on Highway T. The 7 Greenpoint locations offer seed, fertilizer, crop protection products, and custom application services. And stop by the Portageville Farm and Home Store for a large selection of home, lawn and garden supplies, hardware, and clothing. Go to greenpointag.com or call 379-3816.
10:03, Mike, left here in this ball game, 31-19. St. Pius has fought back to within 12 after being down 25-0.
Yeah, and Lord, I'm just noticing down there, well, Caleb looks like he's still out, but I noticed it looks like Hunter Cook has got his pads off. You know, he was the star there in that first quarter, and he's down here with his shoulder pads off, so let's hope it's nothing serious on him. But Portageville got a few of their weapons here on the sideline, and St. Pius brought this back in the ball game with an onside kick, and boy, they just about pulled that off. But I don't think it went the 10 yards before it went out of bounds, so it'll be a legal procedure against St. Pius.
Bulldogs take it on the 45, Mike.
I believe that's right, Floyd.
Let's see what we got here. Almost a good play by St. Pius. Is a good kick. Is a onside kick, and it
did get the ball far enough down the field to be a legal kick. So it'll be a big break for the Bulldogs.
46-yard line.
46-yard line. Portageville with the ball. 10:03 left here in the fourth quarter. 31-19. See if John Garrett and the Bulldogs can take it on in. Important drive here for the Bulldogs, Mike.
Yeah, it is. Not if nothing else for their confidence, Floyd. They put up all but 6 of their points in the first quarter, in the first part of the fourth quarter, and just the offense has been a little stagnant throughout the rest of this ball game. This will be big for their confidence to mount them a good steady drive right here. Number 3, he's going to take it out around the right side. McCray
with the carry.
He'll pick up about, we'll give him 4 or 5 on the play.
4 yards.
He gets out to the 50-yard line, Mike. Be second 5 for McCurry as he gets across to the midfield. 9:40 left here in the fourth quarter. 31-19 Bulldogs on top of St. Pius. Bulldogs trying to get something going here. John Garrett Kellums comes to the line for the Bulldogs. Under center. Gets ready to take the snap. There's a snap. Handoff. Number 3, McCurry. He gets out to the left side. He has running room. He's across the 45 down to the 40. We'll say 41.
Another good hard run by number 3, McCray.
3rd and 49, Chris Filer.
Move the chains once again.
Down for the Bulldogs.
1st and 10, Mike.
At the Lancer 41-yard line.
McCray gets it across there. Bulldogs come to the line. There, John Garrett gets under center. Landon Leal lined up behind him. Stanley Smith behind him. Pitch back to Smith. He gets blocking on the right side. He has running room. He's across the 30, 25, down to the 20. Stanley Smith, a good run and good lead blocking there by Landon Leal.
That sweep has been very effective around that right side with the Bulldogs with Stanley Smith carrying the ball and some lead blocking.
Good lead blocking there. Workhorse right there, Mike.
Yeah, he is.
Portageville Bulldogs 1st and 10 on the 22. Portageville threatening here. John Garrett comes to the line, gets ready to take the snap. Hand off, first man through, Landon Leal. He has the ball, he gets across, going to pick up about 3.
Yeah, that's what you want out of your fullback, Floyd. You pick up about 3 yards on first down.
33.
Landon lowered that head and just kept driving.
Yes, he did.
Number 9, Alex
We'll call it 2nd and 6.
Ryan Skira.
Ball will be spotted on about the St. Pius. We'll call it the 16-yard line.
Bulldogs come to the line. Kellums lines up behind center, gets ready, takes snap, pitch back, pitches over to McCurry. McCurry goes wide left, has running room. He gets across, touchdown!
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Bulldogs! No flags on the play.
16-yard run by Daniel McCray around that left side.
Daniel McCray, Mike, he gets out there to the right side, 18 yards out.
Well, I tell you what, Floyd, just from what I've seen here in these 3.5 quarters of football, the Bulldogs have got some weapons to work with, and you know, they've got a great coaching staff, and they're looking really promising.
Just takes time to develop them.
It does.
Portageville going for 2. John Garrett takes snap. He keeps it. He goes to the right side. He sees the end zone. Here he goes. Touch! Extra point, good. Good effort by John Garrett Kellums as he takes it.
Yes, it was.
As himself and goes around the right side.
I think he might have even got a chuckle out of Coach Bullock on that. That looked like one of them John Elway leaps over there.
Well,
he said, I'm getting in there either way, boys.
He's got that high hurdle there, but he got in. 39-19, Portageville. Yeah. Here with 7:40 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Over St. Pius.
Yeah. Well, they've just been steady, Floyd. You know, they had a lull in there in the middle part of this ball game where the offense kind of got to sputtering, and the defense might have got back on their heels a little bit. But overall, I mean, that's a solid football team right there.
This young guy, Daniel McCurry, he showed me a lot tonight, Mike.
Yeah, it does, and I mean, it kind of shows shades of last year. You know, they had the workhorse of Daniel Allen, and we've got another Daniel stepping up in there, and this Stanley Smith young fella, man, he's a load coming at you. And
10th grader, Daniel McCurry, 10th grader.
Yeah.
And, 10th sophomore quarterback, sophomore running back.
Yeah. It won't get a whole lot easier for the Bulldogs, folks, as they've had a test from St. Pius tonight. They've kind of distanced themselves a little bit. They'll travel down to Kennett next week and meet a big 3A school in the Kennett Indians.
St. Pius with the ball, taken by number 7. He comes across midfield, and he's going to be brought down by number 6. That's going to be,
I believe that's Miles Stafford.
Miles Stafford on the
Miles
tackle.
Stafford bringing it in there.
Tackle by number 6, Miles Stafford.
Miles catches him about the 45-yard line, so St. Pius will take
First
over
and
first
10.
and 10 on the 45.
Lancers at their own 47-yard line.
St. Pius got to go for broke here, Floyd. I mean, they're down, and they're going to have to score on every possession. And keep the Bulldogs from getting in. The Bulldogs have put some distance between them now, up by 20.
They took 3 minutes off that last possession, Mike.
Yeah.
So that last drive.
Bulldogs just going to be a little too much. Little too much for St. Pius tonight, it looks like.
Well, like St. Pius got to get another man on the field, trying to run 10 players again. All right, here we go. St. Pius comes to the line. Quarterback gets ready to take a snap. Snap, second man through. He comes across another net by a host of Bulldogs.
Well, right there at the line of
Michael
scrimmage.
Hopkins and 68. Derek Priggle and number 28, Stanley Smith.
Along with Trevor Brand, some good gang tackling there. And,
a yard.
I believe he got tackled by the whole crew right there. Michael Hopkins, he's filled that hole up pretty good this year so far, Mike, right there on the first game of the year.
Right. Well, and, you know, something I think, Floyd, what we might have seen in that midway through this ball game and after that first quarter is when Portageville got out to that big lead, their confidence got up, and they thought, hey, man, we got this
Well,
thing.
they thought they was going to get a break.
Yeah, and but I can assure you, Coach Bullock and his staff will fix that this week, and they made some fine adjustments at halftime. Gain of about a yard or two on the play, but there'll be some adjustments made. But I'm impressed
by number 68, Derek Priggle.
with the resilience of this Bulldog. You know, this Bulldog team. When St. Pius came back in and clawed their way back in, as Portageville did the things they had to do to get it done.
St. Pius runs across the center, and they're going to be stopped by Michael Hopkins and Derek Priggle. Now coming back to the line of scrimmage, St. Pius goes in the shotgun formation, and the pass is incomplete as he was rushed by number 54.
That'll be Warren Chambliss.
Warren Chambliss got in the quarterback's face, and he had to get rid
pressure
of
on him. As St. Pius will have to punt it away here. With a
fourth
and seven.
I believe they'll probably go for it, Mike.
Yeah, the quarterback, I thought he was headed for the sideline, but he's coming back in. I can't see him not going for it.
Yeah, down by 20 with 6 minutes. They've got to try to draw them off sides or something. Little screen pass that works over there. St. Pius to the line. Quarterback in the shotgun formation. 3 wide left. Filler on the side of him. Filler with the ball. He gets him plenty of running room. He's up the middle. He has running room across the 25 down to the 20. And he's going to be brought down to the 15. Portageville had him 4 and 7.
Yeah, they spread it out, and the Bulldogs weren't ready for it, and they took it straight up the middle and produced a big play. They're going to get it down deep inside Bulldog territory.
Face mask against Portageville.
And that's not going to help matters with a face mask. Let's see if it's the 10 or the 15-yard sort. But the Bulldogs have shown us tonight they can move the ball, Floyd, in the air and on the ground. It looks like maybe their pass game with Hunter Cook out of the game, it kind of went stagnant when he went out of the game. It was very, very productive early on, but the Bulldogs have shown us they can move the ball and got a pretty healthy defense there as well.
St. Pius comes to the line with 5:56. They're threatening on the 9-yard line. They come to the line, get ready to take a snap. Shotgun formation. Hand off to Filler, and he's going to be brought down by number 28, Stanley Smith, and Michael Hopkins in on the stop.
Fowler with the carry, tackle by number 28, Stanley Smith. No gain on the play, loss of a yard. 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 for the St. Pius.
5 minutes, 25 seconds counting here in the fourth quarter. St. Pius going to have to move it up as the play clock's down to 10, 9, and counting. They're going to hurry it up to the line. They're going to have to hurry to get this play off. The play clock down to 2. And they just get it off.
Hand off to Fowler up the middle, and he's got running room, and he's going to be brought down.
Fowler with the carry.
Going to get about half of it better. Probably going to bring up a third. We'll call it 4 or 5 maybe.
Picks up of 6 yards.
6-yard gain to bring a 3rd and 4 for the Lancers. 4:40 left here in the ball game. St. Pius trailing 39-19. St. Pius comes to the line, stays in the shotgun formation. Takes snap, hand off Fowler. He drops the ball, fumble, but loose ball. Let's see who gets it. Portageville says they got it.
Bulldogs are saying they've got it. We'll let the officials decide. Let's see.
Portageville has it.
The Bulldogs are covered.
Turnover, St. Pius. Portageville will take over on the, I'm going to say, what is it, Mike, on the 10-yard line?
Yeah, they had them spotted on the 10, so we'll just take it over from right there. First down and 10 Bulldogs.
Official timeout. Look like he's going to have a water break, Mike.
At the 10 for Portageville.
We'll send a shout out to our sponsors. You need some auto parts, go by Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, Highway 61 north of Portageville. They specialize in domestic, car, and light truck parts. Go to deltaautoparts.com for parts information. Crop Production Services, one of the largest distribution networks of agricultural products and services in southeast Missouri, is proud to support high school athletics. CPS provides services including various soil sampling and mapping, fall fertilizer and lime, custom application services, wheat seed chemicals, and Dynagrow seed and LPI nutritional products. Crop Production Services has a knowledgeable staff providing agronomic solutions for all your fall needs. Or to plan for your spring 2014 needs, contact CPS in Portageville, Hewlin, Sykeston, Bernie, or other locations throughout southeast Missouri or northeast Arkansas. A-Plus Family Clinic in Portageville has been serving the area with medical services with great quality and service. Visit them at 203 East 3rd Street or call 379-2100 for an appointment or information. A-Plus Family Clinic in Portageville for local medical solutions.
All right, Mike, Portageville gets ready to take over on their own 10. 1st and 10, Portageville 4:18 left here in the final 4th quarter here. John Kellum brings the Bulldogs to the line. He spreads one out wide left. And Curry in the backfield. Long count. Curry with the handoff. He goes up the middle and got a flag. He gets running right side. He breaks loose and he steps out of bounds.
Flag on the play.
And we'll see what the flag is.
Probably going to be a hold against the Bulldogs.
I'd say it'd be a hold on the right side there, Mike. But
hadn't had many of those. You know, it's been a pretty tight game, not real sloppy, and it is holding against the Bulldogs.
Yep.
So that'll get them a little deeper back in there, and St. Pius will have 10 down in there deep. They don't need to cough one up right now.
No. Portageville comes back to the line. Well, they finally mark it off here, Mike. All right. 1st and 15. Ball on the 5. Well, let's see what officials talking it over.
I think they're making sure they got the spot right here, Floyd. And he'll wind.
All right, here we go.
They'll wind the clock.
Start the clock. Portageville with the ball. John Kellum comes to the line. Gets ready to take the snap. Portageville moves. That right side.
Ball start against the Bulldogs.
On the play. That'll move it back to the 2-yard line.
Ball will be spotted on the 2. First down and 15 for the Bulldogs.
Like
they're going to make it first down and 18.
Timeout, Portageville.
We're going to have a timeout. I don't think Coach Bullock is very pleased with these last couple of transactions here.
Well, we didn't get a playoff. All right, Mike, back here, 4:11 left here in the fourth quarter. Portageville on the 5-yard line. St. Pius has them pushed back deep in their own. First down and 18. Two bad plays on the Bulldogs here in a row, Mike. Kellum's behind center, gets ready to take the snap. He takes the snap, pitches out left side to McCurry. He gets across to about the...
Boy, he didn't get much out of that, Floyd.
Daniel McCray.
He was dangerously deep to that goal line at the safety, and they've got a flag. Oh, that may be a personal foul or a face mask, possibly.
Flag on the play.
Let's see who this is against. Personal foul, Portageville.
Personal foul.
Personal foul against the Bulldogs. Wow.
Look like it's on number 34, Mike. Who?
Tyler Jones, I believe.
I don't know if it's a face mask or what. Just
yeah, 34, Tyler Jones.
So that'll still be first down. Or second down, take it back. Second down.
Second down and 18.
Second down and 18. It's got to be like on the 1-inch line. I don't think they can move them back anymore. If they do, they're going to be in the cafeteria.
Kellums comes to up on center. Gets ready to take snap. Here's snap. Hands off. First man through. He gets across. That looked like Stanley Smith. He just leaped over and picked up.
Trying to get him a little breather room. Looked like John Garrett's standing in the end zone down there to take the snap. They're just trying to
But
I tell you what, they're going to have to pull somewhere. They're not going to be able to have room to punt the ball.
No.
If it does come to fourth. I'm telling you that they can't get any deeper back here.
Take a drop kick right here.
Yeah, and I think their punter, Bryce Wallace, is injured over here on the sideline.
All right, Kellums with the snap. He hands off. Second man through. Stanley Smith, and he's going to be brought down at the line.
Didn't get much in this thing.
Safety.
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 They say he didn't get out of the end zone.
Oh, that's not good.
So 2 points for St. Pius, 39-23. And they're going to get the ball. 2:56 left here in the fourth quarter. And
that was not a productive drive.
That was a very ugly drive right here.
Yeah. Filled with penalties and just couldn't get it moving. So we've seen some ups and we've seen some downs tonight, folks. But nonetheless, it looks like
well, we had a couple of bad, silly fouls right there, Mike, on this drive. It cost us. Had a face mask. We had a personal foul.
And that's
2 false starts.
Down there in your own end zone, that's no place to be getting penalized.
That's killing. I know it's been a long, hot night, and they're probably tired, but you got to stay focused.
Yeah, you start losing a little focus, and like Coach Bullock is constantly coaching and trying to instill that focus back in them, saying, guys, we got to go to 4 quarters.
Well, yeah, because, 39-21, 18-point lead. But, like I say, let's see. Portageville to kick off. Low kick. Scampers back. Number 22, number 2. He comes back across midfield. He gets brought down by number 4.
Good off-the-field tackle right there by Montoya Covington, a freshman.
Covington, good speed.
Well, I tell you what, Floyd, this, something I'm seeing that I like too, that we haven't spoke about a whole lot tonight, but is the depth in that bench. We've got the freshmen that stepped up, on a couple of plays. You got some freshmen in there, Cameron West and Montoya Covington, stepping up from the freshman position on kickoff and making some big plays for the Bulldogs. So, it's nice to know you got some backup over there on that bench.
Young players learning be the future Bulldog player.
That's the future of your program.
All right, Sam Pius with 2:47.
Flag.
Look like an illegal substitution for the Sam Pius.
Illegal substitution.
So flag on the play.
Well, I'll give that St. Pius this. They get some of these kinks ironed out. And, they've got some athletes out there in the number 2. They've got a big, strong offensive line, a good defensive line, and you look at them about midway through the season. I don't know what kind of schedule they got up. I know they're up in that area where there's some really big schools and up in there, but they've got a good ball club, and they're going to come together and.
They're showing good potential. Fowler with the ball, he can drive. He gets up to the 49, Mike.
Yeah, they got him a workhorse there in that number 49.
And number 68 there, Priggle.
And then they've got, that number 2, he's been their big play man. And, they're with a sophomore quarterback. And,
second and 15.
They showed a lot of promise out here. And they'll load that bus up and they'll go back to Festus. They'll practice hard just like the Bulldogs will this week, and they'll get ready for next week.
Sam Pius comes to the line. They get ready to take the snap. First man through, no go. Second man, Fowler. He takes the ball, and he's brought down about the 49-yard line. Just across midfield. Derek Priggle with the stop for the Bulldogs.
The 3rd and 13.
Bring up a 3rd and 13 for the Lancers. They're utilizing every timeout they're given.
Timeout.
1:54 left here in the ball game
tonight.
Sam Pius takes the timeout.
We'd like to see all you folks down in Kennett next week as the Bulldogs will travel to face the Kennett Indians, a big 3A school, and we're going to be doing that ball game live here on White CTV, and like to see some of you folks at home load the car up, go down to Kennett. And see, because that'll be a ball game, folks. It's always a good one when you put Portageville and Kennett, and they're getting them a little bit earlier in the season this year, so it ought to be interesting.
You can't make the trip, just pop some popcorn, get your
watch some YHC.
Cold glass of tea, and just sit back and enjoy.
Yeah.
You don't have to fight the mosquitoes like we have.
That's right, and there again, it's going to be live, and Floyd and I bring this to you the best we can, but it's going to be our first shot at doing live television, and we'll bring it to you the best we can, and looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah.
I always like when we play Kennett. Good aggressive football, and, you go up to one of them, Portageville coming in as a 1A and Kennett a 3A, you go down there and put up a W on them as they have, like they did last year, and, that kind of sets the tone for the season. People start looking at you, and then what we got here.
St. Pius comes to the line. They get ready to take a snap. 2 man in the backfield. Second man through, look to pass. They're getting rushed by number 28, Stanley Smith. Stanley Smith has dropped him back to the 40. They stopped him at the 40. They say 44, but
44-yard line.
St. Pius is out of timeout, so this clock is steady going to run. They'll get another one off. It's 3rd and 12.
Be about 4th and
they'll take both their downs.
I don't believe that that young quarterback wants to see Stanley Smith in his face.
I wouldn't want to see Stanley in my face.
He drives
not with that hard hat on.
9-yard loss. 3rd and 19 for the St. Pius.
I'm going to say this 3rd down and that 4th probably going to end our ball game unless we have a turnover or something else. Again, St. Pius out of timeouts, and he's back to pass. Well, that was a good lick, but they didn't wrap up. Landon Lil and Michael Hopkins took out a little frustration on him, but they forgot to wrap him up. He gets it back about to the original line of scrimmage. And we've got a player down, Caleb Gooch.
Caleb Gooch.
And he's right back up, big old tough strapping kid.
3rd and 19.
This probably will be the. Let's see. I think we got a.
They got a first down.
Yeah, they did. They didn't even mark it. I thought they were a little bit short, but they did. So
that's Portageville ball, Mike, I believe.
Well, it was 3rd down, wasn't it, Floyd?
Well, I thought he said 4th. I don't
Now
know.
it was 3rd and 12, and Portageville still got their defensive unit on the field. So, yeah, it should be 4th and.
No, Portageville has the ball, Mike.
Well, I missed something there. Must have been a scoreboard error. Anyway, nonetheless, Portageville's going to end this game out as John Kellum will take a snap.
And he takes a knee.
Takes a knee.
Kneel down by Kellum. That's it, 2nd and 10.
He'll have to run one more to get the clock to expire.
Young John Kellum, John Garrett's going to get his first victory here as a quarterback.
As a sophomore, as a lot of these new Bulldogs will. And the Bulldogs are going to start this season 1-0, just as they did last year. They'll travel down to Kennett next week to face the Indians. And this will run it out, folks, as the Bulldogs are going to be victorious over the St. Pius Lancers. Good by a score of 39-21, and St. Pius showing a lot of sportsmanship out there, and good ball club they got for it. And like I say, you look at them about midway through the season and see where they're at, and you know.
39-21, Portageville wins it over St. Pius.
All right, folks, we're back with you here at the Vic Riggs Athletic Field where the Portageville Bulldogs are victorious 39-21 over the St. Pius Lancers. And opening night here in the state of Missouri for high school football. The Bulldogs jumped out early on St. Pius, 25-0 early in the first quarter, and then they stumbled along a little bit, and St. Pius fought and scratched their way back into the ball game and made it a game about midway through the third quarter, but the Bulldogs just too much for St. Pius tonight, Floyd.
Well, like I say, Portageville jumped out with 3 quick touchdowns, and like I say, I don't know if their confidence got a little bit high or what, but they got a little lack on defense, and St. Pius kept fighting back. They didn't give up. Made a ball game out of it. They had a couple turnovers there late in the game that cost them some possession, but Portageville had a sloppy downs there. But this first game of the year, all we do is look for them to improve and look forward to next week at Kennett.
Well, and they've got a lot to improve. I mean, they showed that they can move it through the air with that sophomore quarterback, and they've got some weapons. They reloaded that backfield. Defense did a good job. You know, they kind of sputtered there about midway through the game. But like I say, it's early in the year. These guys have only had so many practices. A lot of new faces out there, and you know, it's early. It's hot tonight, and you know, it's just you know, a lot of butterflies. You got a big crowd, and everybody's anxious to see what's going on. But all in all, I'd say a really good performance by the Bulldogs.
It was, Mike. You couldn't ask for a better game. Like I say, first game of the year, little jitters from these young sophomores and stuff. But like I say, all you can look for is improvement throughout the year. Coach Bullock can get them back together this week. Some good hard practices, and show them what they did wrong. Praise them for what they did right. And,
that's right.
We'll see them next Friday night.
Well, and like they always say, they don't paint a picture; they just write a number. And they got a good coaching staff in there behind them, and a lot of structure in that program. And they've got a lot of support in the community out behind them. And like I say, we look forward to seeing you folks down in Kennett next week. We'll be doing that game live on YHC TV. And we look for a big crowd down there. It's always a good game against Kennett, and a lot bigger school than Portageville, and Portageville was victorious over them last year, but they'll have all they want when they go down to Kennett. So we appreciate you joining us tonight for the broadcast. I'm Mike Wilson. This is Floyd Simmons. You've been watching high school football on YHC TV.